It's fun to watch in a movie theater.
Okay. Yeah. Godzilla versus King Kong was
Oh
my first back to the movie theater, and I went and saw that in IMAX because
oh
I
yeah.
feel like big ass monsters you have to have pretty well.
You want them to be big.
Yeah.
Oh man, sorry I'm late, guys. I lost track of time. I went to lunch with my like parents and grandparent or and grandma and brother, and then we went to a store or something, and then we got back, and I'm like looking at the clock, and I'm like, oh, I've got plenty of time, and then I like go to the bathroom. I'm like, oh shoot, this I got the hour wrong. I'd have an hour less time, so then I had to scramble to get ready to go.
All good, man.
No worries.
What's Dan up to? Looks like quite the
He's
exciting phone call.
talking to his apartment complex. He accidentally dropped some glass there, so
Nice.
he wants to kind of make sure that it's kind of taken care of and not a safety hazard for all the other people.
Oh, the
Oh.
glass.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I called them after hours, the office, and someone else picks up. And they're like, would you consider this an emergency? And I'm like, I mean, how much does the apartment complex care if someone's foot gets cut? You know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think it's the worst thing, but it is like somewhat of a safety hazard.
Yep.
Yeah. And the person was just like, oh, so do you want us to come out? And I'm like, that's up to you guys. I'm not going to walk there.
Yeah, you know there's glass there.
I'm not putting the apartment at risk of being sued right now if you don't come out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like I've cleaned up most of it, but I just don't. Oh my god, yeah. I'm just afraid I'm gonna get an email of like, why didn't you let us know?
Oh yeah.
Because it was really loud too.
Oh dang.
Like someone was like, oh shit.
What'd you like drop or break?
It was like a
I'll be back
12 pack of Topo Chico in the glass bottles.
Oh dang.
So it was in a cardboard case. The
Yeah.
handles break. It falls to the
Oh.
ground. Only like 2 of the glasses broke.
But it's gonna rattle and make so much noise.
Well, the thing is it made so much. It started leaking, and I've been up since 3 this morning, so I was like, I'll just carry it and hold it from the bottom. Well, it took like 10 steps, and then the whole cardboard underneath just deteriorated, and all of it, like the glasses dropped through my hands.
Oh.
And then, yeah, so there's like 11. 1 survived the fall. And then it's just like 11 glass bottles, and it's within like a 15-foot diameter circle. So it's like in the grass, it's in the sidewalk, it's like
my goodness.
dirt, and I spent like 30 minutes cleaning it up. But it felt like one of those things of like, I was like, oh yeah, okay, I'm pretty confident this sidewalk square is like good now. And I would go over again, like, oh, there's a piece of glass.
Yep. And then
So
you don't want to be like somebody's walking their dog or walking barefoot or something outside
Yeah.
for some reason and then steps on a stray piece of glass.
yeah.
Yeah.
I bet you like talk to the apartment complex and they like were like, what the heck? Why would he tell us this?
Maybe, yeah, I don't know. I would want an email sent out being like,
Yeah.
don't walk there barefoot.
Yeah. There's some broken glass in this area, the common area. Be careful,
Yeah.
blah, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. Tuesday's the 1st. Okay, that's kind of perfect. Nice.
Oh yeah, Zach, did Mom tell you about all of my fun airport problems I had this morning? Oh my gosh. So I go to TSA, and the TSA won't, because I have my boarding pass on my phone, it won't scan it. And there's like a 15-minute wait. Because I get there like an hour before my plane departs.
Yeah,
Fresno's
so
that
that
big of
should-
an airport.
Well, you should be. Yeah, that should be plenty of time almost anywhere.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay. And they were like, okay, you have to go to the kiosk and have them print out something.
You can't just like enter the like actual like digits for it.
Mm-mm.
Or
She was
so,
like, you have...
Oh, that's so dumb.
Yeah. So I went to the kiosk. There's only one American kiosk open, and like people are dumb and can't figure it out. Like this dude straight up spent like 10 minutes trying. Like I don't know if he was buying his freaking a new ticket or something, because he was like putting in his debit card and stuff, and it's just some like 60, 70-year-old man. We were like, get with the times. So it takes forever to go through. Then, right before I go up, the person in front of me, the thing runs out of paper. So it can't print the boarding pass. So then, before this, I like tell like one of the police security, like, look, is there any, like, my flight boards in like 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes. Like, can I get something, do something? And he was like trying to help. So then they have to rechange out the paper, but they have to get a manager to do it, and the manager was on break. And then it comes up to me, and the way it prints out your boarding pass is that it has to scan your phone. And it's just like, this was the problem the first time. So after like a minute of moving my phone in random ass directions, it picked up. Yeah. And that was pretty much it. And I had to cut.
Probably could have stood in the line and just sat there and tried to get it scanned for a minute.
Yeah.
And would have done it at the first one.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
Do you have like one of those like glass covers on your screen or something, or like?
My phone's cracked.
Oh, okay.
Gross.
That makes sense. Okay, but I feel like almost all of those have like an override where you can like, okay, let me enter the like digits for this thing.
You'd have thought. You'd have thought.
Because there's so many phones with broken screens.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it was a annoying endeavor this morning, and I was like, ugh.
Did you barely make it on your flight or something?
Yeah, because I was I'm in like boarding group 7, and then when I got up there, they were like, boarding group 6 can now do it. And I was like, oh, just barely.
Mm-hmm.
And then I learned of the first class privilege on the plane. So there was this woman on the plane on one of my flights, just standing the entire time for whatever reason. She just like was just standing in the walkway like the entire flight. And then they're like, oh, everybody fasten up, like we're about to land or whatnot. And the woman still standing up. And then when we were like 200 feet off the ground or some obnoxious amount, because the stewardesses are not hounding this person like I felt like they should have. And then it was like right before we're about to land, like one of them snaps was like, ma'am, we're literally about to land. Please sit down. And then it wasn't that much drama. But I was like, just because you paid so much more money for a flight ticket, the stewardesses didn't do shit. Like, can you imagine if someone in coach
that much money, you get the right to commit suicide via plane landing?
Yeah. And so it was just an awkward time of like, what happened if some dude in coach was doing that, just standing the entire flight? Like, they wouldn't put up with that shit.
So why would you want to stand the entire flight?
I have no idea. She was just like standing, doing her thing, and then the stewardesses would walk around her or whatever.
God,
It was
she
really
sounds
weird.
like a horrible person.
Yeah.
Like first class tickets are nice too. Like, or their seats are a lot nicer.
Yeah, well, that was the other thing. I'm like, why are you paying a premium for this leg room and nicer chair if you're not even gonna fucking use it?
Yeah, you could have just stood in your leg room.
Yeah, exactly. But no, she was like, I'm gonna stand in the aisle.
Because I'm a dick.
Yeah.
She's one of those. What is it? I just watched Guardians of the Galaxy again. She's 100% a dick.
Don't you just love airports, Dan?
I actually usually love traveling. I love the whole airplane, doing the TSA stuff,
Yeah.
getting to watch free movies, drinking on a plane. You can just fall asleep and nobody really cares what's going on. Watching the takeoff and landing, but today it was pretty miserable.
Well,
I've also had to stay the night in an airport once too.
That's not a lot of fun.
Dallas one?
What?
Was it the Dallas one for Ali's graduation?
Yeah.
Oh. I've done that
Yeah.
before. It's not a lot of fun.
It's not. It's not.
You should stay in the Houston one. You can explore that thing forever.
The Houston airport?
Yeah.
It's pretty big.
The Denver one is also pretty big.
Oh. Dallas is the biggest one I've been to. That one seems
I spent the night in Vegas.
O'Hara.
The Vegas airport?
Yeah.
That
I
must
probably
have
should've
been
just-
a lot of fun.
I didn't do anything. I just tried to sleep some.
I feel like people watching in Vegas would be fun.
I looked it up. Apparently, strip clubs will like send limos to you for free, but I didn't. I chickened out and didn't do it.
Yeah, they'll have limos driving around, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, we'll give you a ride," and then they take you to like a club or something.
Yeah, and then
And
they're
then
like
they get caught.
$50 cover charge.
Yeah, and then the limo driver gets a cut. Too.
Yep. Yeah.
Pretty much, it's kidnap people and bring them to our club.
Yep. I also heard that like for like outside of Vegas, what is it? They got like the brothels and stuff. And apparently the limo
Yeah.
drivers will get like a 40% cut for bringing people out there.
Oh,
It's nuts.
Of like,
Oh man, I know this
the
great place. It's
transactions?
just off the
Yeah,
strip.
yep.
It's like an hour drive.
Yeah.
hey
Something
guys,
like I
any
don't know.
limo drivers. We could probably make a better stream. Or a more viewed stream. Sorry.
I mean
Oh.
I listened to this like story about a guy who was a limo driver and he in Vegas and he made like I don't know a couple thousand or it depended. He can make between $400 or $500 to like $4,000 or $5,000 a day as a limo driver. But then like in his time off he would like spend it gambling. And apparently he was like a serial gambler and like he had gambled like his whole life and
Yeah.
but it was like he was pretty good at it at this point because he mostly just worked and gambled like on breaks and stuff. But he would like go into a casino and on like a 15-minute break make like $500.
There are some professions that are very lucrative, but the people who go into them are like either gamblers or addicts.
Yeah.
So they just spend it as fast as it goes in.
Yeah. Well, also this guy had inherited like I don't know like $1 billion from like his parents or whatever, right? And so he came from and then he literally lost it all gambling because he had a daughter. And then, like, after he had his daughter, actually, most of his daughter's childhood, he was just a gambling addict and lost money, like, a ton. And his siblings, who had also inherited a bunch of money, had to, like, bail him out a lot. But then, like, at some point, he decided to just stop gambling as much and so and stop losing all the money all the time. So now he drives the limo and then every once in a while gambles some money, but doesn't lose, like, all of his money all the time.
Man.
Anymore after like I think he was like 50 something or 60 something so
It would suck having like a being left $1 billion and not even being able to enjoy it all. Like oh yeah,
Well,
left $1 billion.
he probably had a good time. I think it was he was doing what he liked to do, which was gamble, so maybe it was worth it to him. I mean, it's super dumb and it's like it's a really dumb thing to do, but
You have
if
that
you enjoy
story.
it.
Yeah, you have that story where you're like all in on like a 2, a pair of 2s, and then the all in was like $1 million, and that story will never leave you.
Yeah, but is that story worth $1 million? It depends. I mean, if you were a good writer and could make it into a good movie, maybe.
Like that actually could be a good movie though. Like,
Gambling addiction.
yeah, isn't
Is
like
it Rain Man?
Rounders?
Isn't that Rain Man?
I feel like Rounders is that good
Oh, I
gambling
don't-
movie, or 21.
Any movie
Oh,
with
yeah.
Kevin Spacey is a gambling movie.
Okay.
You're
Should we
not
get
wrong.
started? Or is that for losers?
I feel like that's a decent podcast section.
Oh, one sec.
Airports and gambling.
Oh man,
Yeah, who doesn't love it?
nah, fucking
Such
hate
Yeah.
airports.
Real world brothels instead of the D&D ones.
Oh,
There we go. And how limo drivers make all the money.
man, yeah. I hate traveling. I like being somewhere new though. Getting
Well, that's
there
an
sucks.
interesting conundrum.
Airports
to-
suck.
I like traveling. I hate being new places though.
I just walk around
Well-
in circles. Airports are
You
the
get some-
fucking worst.
You get some Biscoff. You gotta love
So,
that.
do you think Dan
What is it?
realizes? Is he talking to us, or is he muted, or am I muted him? What's
I
going on?
think you muted him.
I can hear Dan.
I could hear
Yeah.
him.
Nope.
But I guess most of
That's
my
embarrassing.
traveling
Wow.
happened like when I was in Hawaii and would visit back here.
Yeah.
So it'd always be
Oh,
like super touristy people or people who don't exactly speak English because they're visiting from other countries.
How long is the flight from California to Hawaii?
Depending on
hours?
direction and weather, either 7.5 hours or 8 hours.
Okay, that's a long.
I was off.
It's
Flight.
not always that long though.
Depending, yeah, that's the average. Depending on like weather, wind direction, all that fun stuff.
I thought it was like 5 hours.
I think the
Oh.
fastest it can be is like 5.5. Like to 6.
Hawaii to LA.
I
Flight.
mean, maybe with like the time change.
Oh, but that's also bad for you because you would have gone.
Okay, 5.5.
You also land in LA, which then
Mhm.
is another 3 hours to get to.
Yeah.
Visalia. That sucks.
But if you fly from Sacramento, it's like 5.5 or 7. I don't know. This got to stop. Non-stop is like 5.5 is what I was saying. And that
Yeah,
But
I've only
I'd
been on a
rather-
flight for like 4 hours. My longest flight was from SF to Virginia. I think that was 4.5 hours, maybe.
To
That would be more than-
Diego's 5.
wouldn't that be like 5?
Oh.
I don't know. Actually, I guess it depends on the weather.
All my flights
but
are
so
1 to
Virginia.
1.5 hours because I fall asleep within 1 to 1.5 hours.
Yeah, I would do
And then the
that,
rest-
but I snore,
Uh,
and I feel like an asshole.
No, yeah, you snore and you care about other people. I
That's the
snore
problem.
and I just don't care.
The one time I fell asleep on a flight, the moment I woke up, they're like, "Oh yeah, you fell asleep." I was like, "Motherfuckers, you were out." I'm like, "You were a chair in front of me." I'm sorry.
You should when you go on a flight, just fall asleep, but like right before you do, just make it rain earplugs. Just be like earplugs for all.
yeah, earplugs help a
You
lot.
get an earplug. You get an
Alright.
earplug.
You can be the Oprah of airplanes.
All right.
Do you have the whole neck thing? Have you gone that deep into it? Where you got the?
No. Screw that.
Oh, that would probably potentially keep you from snoring, right?
I don't
Maybe.
know what makes you snore.
Me neither.
The more elevated you are, I think, the less you like. If you know, it's like a collapse of your nasal passages. So the more elevated you are, I think the less you potentially snore.
Mhm.
Or if you just shove tubes up your nose.
That always fixes it.
Intubation.
Welcome to Session 20. We play 5th edition D&D here. We're a bunch of chuckle fucks on the internet. That's our qualifications. Who wants to give a recap of the last session?
What happened last session? Last session, we went to Madame whatever her face's house. Or her school. We gave her a bunch of the crystals so that she could work on them. I went through her library and got some spells. Mordaar and Tibbers went shopping for armor and weapons, and then Tibbers tried to get a cookbook, and I think that may be it.
Leo tried to get the
Did
cookbook.
I?
More or less. You guys did as well spend first few days traveling into the mountain range.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we
Oh.
encountered a
Oh,
frost
yeah.
giant with a white
yeah.
dragon, and then
Mhm.
like 2, 3, 4 polar bears, something
Yeah.
like that.
So,
And I
wow.
talked to them. That was kind of fun. Not very.
Yeah. Guys, believe we directly ended at when the words are already failing me today. Shit. We ended at when you guys were waking up from the long rest after the polar bear encounter. So you guys are waking up. I believe you guys scared the polar bears off. Told them to shoo.
Think so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I think something like that.
You did not
Seems
cuddle with the
impressive.
polar bears all night, as one of them said that the large furred one did smell a little good tasting when he had a bear hug.
Whoa, hey. I guess that's a compliment. That's a compliment. He smelled good too.
He was wearing one of those colognes that make wild animals just attack.
Axe for wild animals.
So, you guys wake up. It is relatively cold out today, though you're getting relatively close to when there's some light patches of snow on the ground with how far you've traveled into the mountains, but so far it has not been anything overbearing or any snowstorms of the sort. A lot of light rain, some sleet. But it is getting colder the further you move in.
Alright.
They also gave you a direction, too. The polar bears gave you a
Oh, they
general
did, yeah.
direction of where the dwarf went when they saw him go through.
Assuming we're gonna follow the polar bear direction.
So we'll do a actual slight time skip, as it's going to take a few weeks to actually get to where you're going.
Oh.
Yes. So the next 2 weeks of travel, you slowly make it deeper and deeper into the mountains. After the first few days here, the snow starts getting heavier and heavier. You're starting to actually have to use the furs and the heavy coats that you bought from the tailor in Gopo. I will ask Constitution saves, though Mordaar, you could roll a con save with advantage. As
It's
you
because of the cold? Our
Yes.
clothing and stuff wasn't good enough?
this will be covering over an entire week period, so
Oh,
it's
okay.
just gonna end up being one
What are
save.
tokens?
Yeah, are there tokens on the map?
Yeah, I
Do
see
not
them.
It's
see
a
'em.
saving throw, right?
Yeah.
I don't see him. I'm gonna restart my game.
Okay. Whew. Lucky there.
During this time, at some point, I want to make my familiar
Of course.
so I can have him back.
Good
A
idea.
con save.
Mm-hmm.
Oof, I'm cold.
Okay.
But what if I shapeshift and do a furry thing?
Well, you could get advantage if you shapeshift into a Goliath.
You look like them, but you do not gain any of the benefits of being that race.
Yeah, I can have it.
Since I'm werewolf, do I get advantage or?
I would say probably not. You're more of a, what would it be? Like a timber wolf and less of a dire wolf sort of deal.
Fair enough.
And this is going much higher in elevation and deeper into a colder region than what most wolves would be unless you were
All right.
especially. Ooh.
Oof.
So yeah.
Ooh.
So the way this DC is working is it's effectively the group of you guys rolling together. I'm adding up all the numbers until you hit a number. So this isn't just one or two of you guys get cold. This is all you guys who are
Oh,
struggling.
Well, I'm glad I helped out a lot. Guys. Good job, Tibbers, at not freezing. Pretty average.
I'm a furry.
Ooh.
All right. So, over this first week of travel, you guys are far beyond. It would effectively be over 100 miles into this mountain range that you've gotten.
Holy cow.
You're now trudging through deep knee to waist high snow, depending on the height of some of you guys. Some of you are taller, so it'd be knee. Those of you who are a bit more normal sized, it's about waist, so around Baznoff.
How did the dwarf get up here? He must have been just buried by the snow walking up.
Well, wait, we've got
No, we also have
snowshoes. Well, I have
snowshoes.
snowshoes,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So that
wouldn't
we
pick
wouldn't
them up.
Correct.
be deep. We'd be on top of it, right? I
Depends.
mean, we'd be traveling slower.
Yeah, you are traveling slower. I'm trying to think how well snowshoes would work with heavy armor, though.
Well, we
Yeah,
can
it's
stick the
working
really
good,
heavy stuff in the box.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, if
Right.
you're taking your armors off, the mithril wouldn't really do a whole lot. You'd be able to wear
So
your
we can leave
mithril.
that on, right?
Yeah, but those wearing chain, Baznoff, and Leo would be fine, as you guys are not wearing armor.
And I'll
Mordaar would
take off my armor.
take off his armor, so you guys are moving atop of the snow.
Good. It makes us a little less susceptible to frostbite, right?
Yeah. Though it would still be a more of a descriptor of this is how deep the snow is in this
Oh,
region.
yeah. That makes sense.
As you guys are pushing along, some of you are definitely getting a bit lower on food. A lot of you do get a point of exhaustion over this period of week.
Seems reasonable.
You're getting tired. The small pat. Are you just straight up gonna be in wolf form for this, Leo?
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably.
Yeah, your furred body is getting iced at the tips. Large clumps of snow are getting collected around the bottom jaw of your face. Your tail's just a giant snowball.
Does he actually deplete his rations faster? Because my logic is that he's hungry like a wolf.
God fucking damn it. No, he does not deplete his rations faster.
All right.
Fair.
What does that even mean to be hungry like a wolf? Does that mean more hungry?
He might be less hungry. Actually,
Just
don't
quote.
don't they eat sporadically? Don't they eat like once a week?
Which means which would be when they do eat, they eat ravenously.
That's fair.
Tibbers as well, your furred body, large clumps of snow are starting to collect to certain parts that are open to the environment.
I'm still wearing underwear, right?
Yes.
It's fine.
We've been in the snow for like.
It has, over this first week of travel, it has either been heavy snowstorms or bright sunny days with temperatures around 10 to 20 degrees as you're moving upwards through sections of valleys that just constantly shift upwards into the in elevation.
So, but how many days so far? So I know how many rations to get rid of.
5 days.
Okay, sweet. Okay.
Did we actually buy any? That was kind of... Should have
still
bought
kind
more
of-
ration.
Probably. We had some though. Actually, we had quite a
Yeah.
few.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah. We should be at what, 4 or 5 rations?
Yeah.
I am at 5 if we've used 6.
How are you guys not buying like 20, 30 rations when we get in? They're like dirt cheap.
I
How
never
much do
think
they
of
weigh
it.
per each one? Yeah, that's just 2 though.
Yeah.
I forget to mark them down half the time.
Yep. Same. Same here.
Chlor.
Can we
I'd like to
drink?
believe I use chlorophyll.
But we're not in the sun.
What are you talking about? There's sun.
It's been snowing. If it's snowing, there's no sun.
snowing 24/7, is it?
No.
Okay, if it's snowing during the day and it's dark at night.
The last day was actually a clear day, but scattered
Oh, fuck.
clouds are moving in today, according to my chart.
Whatever.
And also, I think you would need less sun because maybe in the snow, because the snow itself is white and highly reflective.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there are so many plants that do so well in the snow.
I mean, that's because
No,
of the temperature, not because
Yeah.
of the lack of sun.
Well, it'd be because of the snow covering the ground, so
Yeah.
new life cannot get the sun.
Yeah, there's a bunch of trees.
It depends on how high up you are. If we go high enough,
mean-
trees don't survive that well.
Yeah, but I imagine we're not going to the top of Everest or anything like that.
Yeah, but where's the tree line? It's like it's not that high. Like the
This
tree line is
mountain-
like around 10,000 feet, isn't it?
Still, snowboarding, like, there's still plenty of trees up there at the top, too.
But that's not 10,000 feet. Most of those mountains aren't. Some of them are, right? So I think like it depends on the mountain. Some
Do you
of
think
them.
this guy is living on the peak of the mountain, just casually there with no trees? Of course not.
He's a dwarf. All he needs is ale.
Yeah, but doesn't. Wouldn't our DM know these things? Are there a
Where's the
bunch of
tree
trees
line?
around us? Where's the tree line?
There are still
So-
trees around, lightly sporadic, scattered around small bunches of trees in some of these areas. As you're moving through the region, some of the valleys of the mountains moving up, connecting apart. Some of those are quite empty as you're shifting through them, whereas some do still have trees on them. You're not quite above the point where it's just no trees.
Is there anything of note in the time that we're traveling, or is it just Snow, trees, sun, clear sky.
Now that you ask, I was actually going to move on to this. Tibbers.
Make a perception check.
Yes. Actually, with your 18 passive perception, you would probably see this.
No.
With the 20, but with the 27, you definitely see this. You see, within the snow, as you're moving through this valley with scattered areas of trees grouped up around in it, you see 3 massive trails that have gone through the snow here.
Can I tell what the footsteps are of the? Wait, are they just like trailheads, or are they like footstep trails?
They're tracks that have moved through the snow.
Oh, what are the tracks of Trail 1?
Make a survival check.
And I also make a survival check to help out. To see if
Sure.
our-
Do I get to reroll because that landed in the corner?
No.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
It's hard for you guys to tell. Wherever this creature is very tall, very heavy. They
Is it
look
like...
they
Sorry,
look
continue.
kind of humanoid in shape, but definitely nowhere near as big as like a giant's footstep.
What are the tracks like behind trail number 2?
Very similar. All 3 tracks are about the same.
Oh, well. Guys, there are 3 trails. Oh, are they... So they're big humans?
Something like that.
Are they bigger than Baznoff's feet?
Yes, something that would
Small.
probably a set of footsteps that would fit probably a 9 to 10 foot tall creature.
Oh. And is there tread on it? Are they
Nope.
wearing shoes? Oh, okay. Is it foot? Is it feet?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, alright.
And you see it going off. There's leading into the direction of a small bunch of trees that's probably a few 1,500 feet away from you guys at this point.
be a baby troll. Or a young troll. Do we keep
Baznoff,
going, or
any thoughts as to the creatures in the area because you're a wizard, Harry?
Yeah, do I know anything with my history knowledge?
Sure, you could roll a history check. You'll get a certain.
Oh, I have to. Oh, this is not an ability check, right?
If you know. What do you mean?
Because we have disadvantage on ability.
Yes, this is an ability check.
Okay. So look at that.
Doesn't matter.
Consistent.
I mean, you know nothing about the actual footsteps. You've read some things about creatures that may exist in high altitude locations, from giants, dwarves, probably not a dwarf. There's been some rumor and conjecture that some areas do have yetis. Yeah, frost giants. You're trying to think of bipedal creatures as whatever this creature left this footstep is bipedal.
Hmm.
How far are the footsteps apart from you? Like from the left foot to the right foot? What's
Mm.
the stride length?
Oh man, just give me 1 second as I look up the equation to find the stride length of a creature this tall.
Wait, why would you want to know the stride length? Don't we already know approximately how tall it is, or haven't you kind of figured that
Well-
much out?
yeah,
Yeah.
Because isn't the purpose of trying to figure the stride length to try and figure out how tall it is?
Yeah, that's true.
So
It's just a useful number to have, stride length.
yeah, the mountains with the highest tree line is the Andes in Bolivia, and it's approximately 17,000 feet. But most of the rest of them are right around like the 10 to 12,000 foot range.
Yeah. Okay. Well, while we were trying to figure this out, I will be back. I gotta go help drain the fluid in my dad's lung really quick. So I'll be back in a minute.
Let's fight the frost giant.
Yes, right now.
Which path would you guys like to take? They all seem the same.
Yep.
one
All
that gets us
three
towards the
trails sort of
dwarf.
lead together. Wherever they were
Yeah.
grouped together.
Oh. Okay.
So, do
In that
we
case-
have an approximate idea of where we are?
You roll an intelligence check.
That's not a good thing for me to be checking.
Can I send up my familiar as a hawk
Mm-hmm.
and have it scout and see if it can find a house or something? A settlement, perhaps?
Roll a perception check as you send your familiar around. How much scouting would you like this familiar to do?
A lot. It can fly for like an hour or something. And I'll look through its eyes.
You can
Let's
only
see.
do that up to 300 feet.
Guys, check out this roll. I rolled a 1 and a 3.
That is
Mordaar
not good.
looks up, looks at the snow, looks at the surrounding areas, goes, "Hey guys, I think we're in the mountains."
Yes.
What a helpful fella.
I'm
Okay.
trying my best, guys. I'm trying my best.
So the highest perception is a hawk at a +4.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna do roll 1d20. Oh, actually, I can just do the d20
The hawk isn't exhausted, is it?
advantage.
No, it's it's a familiar.
Oh,
Then +4 to that, so 16.
yeah.
Yep.
Your hawk. What? I'm assuming you're going to try and send it in the direction that you guys have been heading.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, go that way and do the optical searching pattern, which I don't know. It's like a snake. Like,
So, flies up in the air. Are you guys going to chill here, waiting for the hawk to get back? Because if it's going to fly as much as possible, this is an hour of just sitting here in the snow.
We can close the distance.
Are you
it should be
guys
able to find us.
going to follow the large trails into the woods, or ignore them?
Let's follow them, guys.
Let's follow the tracks. Nothing can go wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, I
I
already have
would-
my other character. We're good. We're good either way.
Bands up. Are you going to have your eagle fly over the set of woods?
So the woods are to the what of us? Like the west or something? Or I don't even know what direction we're going.
At this point, without any of you having keen mind, some of you have cartography tools. It's hard to tell for the lot of you guys.
Okay, so like the force is to the right or left of us, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And then the hawk would be going forward.
Actually, do any of you have cartography tools? No, none of you guys have cartography tools. Yeah, it's hard to know where any of you guys are going anyways. None of you guys have the tools for it.
So
Does
we should get a compass at
Do
some
I-
point.
happen to know what direction the sun sets?
Make a survival check.
Disadvantage.
Yep.
I help with that survival?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Baznoff, you haven't. You look up. It's midday right now. Sun's directly ahead of you.
What on earth? Literal opposites.
I helped him figure out the time of day.
That just changes it to instead of a disadvantage, it'd be a normal roll, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then it would have been either the 1 or the 2.
Yeah.
I don't have notes of this. I'm a scholar. I don't.
You have
spent all your time
notes,
in libraries, apparently.
but
in-
not cardinal directions. As after a
But
few
the-
days of traveling, you may have lost cardinal directions.
I feel
Okay.
like everybody, like the marble journals you get back in the day, you know, they'd always have things of like, here's the calendar. Here's how much ounces are in a cup. You know,
Mhm,
maybe don't include, you know, they'll say something like, here, the planets of the solar system. I feel like they could be kind enough and be like, a time zone map, because usually they'll have those. And from a time zone, oh, but we've talked about time zones are weird on this
It's a-
place,
no,
right?
wait,
There
it's
is
a-
There
no
is
time
none.
zone.
Yeah, the world is flat.
Yeah.
Some bullshit.
It's very realistic.
Yeah, so it's very realistic.
All right.
Well,
It
we
is
seem to be
daytime and
lost.
nighttime at the entire world at once.
And I checked.
Does
the
it happen
marketplace.
gradually or immediately?
Well, it's
I mean,
flat, so
As gradually as it happens. Like, what do you mean? As gradually as it happens in real world.
Well, because if it happens so I'm just trying to think of how this would work geometrically of the sun's orbit of like, because
the
it
sun
like
makes a square pattern.
rotates.
Wait, does the sun revolve around us?
Yeah, but-
It goes straight up to its highest point, then goes across over.
Yeah, but if it's going across, that means it becomes nighttime at one point faster than another.
Oh, that's
How do we
true. You're
know we
right.
don't
How
live
would
in
you?
a
I'm trying to
guys
think of
figure
the
the other side?
geometry of
Yeah.
how it works
In
if
some
it all becomes dark
in-
at the same time.
in some regions it does become darker. So there's an area that takes place in the delta on the other side of this mountain range called the Freelands. The tallest mountains in this range are roughly actually 28 miles high. It
28
becomes
miles?
Yes.
That is
These
really
become
high.
massive mountains
Yes, it is.
because they are not formed through tectonic plates.
Mm.
Because there are
They
no
were formed
tectonic
by-
plates. There's no lava core to this planet.
Wait, so there are no earthquakes?
There's earthquakes, but they caused not through tectonic plate shifting.
It's usually magic stuff.
How high does the atmosphere go?
High
Are we
enough.
able to climb up these mountains without needing oxygen packs?
There is a few people who would know this.
What's an oxygen pack?
You would not be one of those few people.
Like,
So, with the 16, Leo's able to actually pinpoint the direction. You guys have been heading kind of northwest. The valley kind of keeps with that direction, though it starts to shift more facing north further down the line from where you guys are heading. This is just one of the easiest pathways that you found to move through. And the the small spot of trees, it's very dense, hard to see into it from the distance that you're standing at, is roughly more directly east than the direction that you've been heading. So you're like heading that way and you're like, oh, there's trails heading that way as it crosses in front of you guys.
I'll have the hawk do like a serpentine pattern, so it'll start off going towards the woods just to get a glimpse of it, and then continue on unless it sees something nefarious or
Okay.
of note.
As your hawk flies over that direction and then starts to turn around, it does see something, though it's beyond 300 feet, which is your telepathic communication with the hawk.
Yeah. So because I would tell the hawk like, oh, if you see anything of note, come back.
Okay. it does come back, and you get the information from the hawk's eyes of there saw 3 large creatures, bipedal, horned heads, and thick white fur covering
No.
their
These are
body.
Yetis, right?
Are
That's
we
what it
there
sounds
yet?
like.
It's a Yeti. Hmm.
Would the Yetis know where our dwarf friend is?
Do Yetis have
Do you-
horns?
Yeah. The magic card that I think of that's a Yeti definitely has horns.
Hmm.
Does the one in Monsters Inc. have horns?
Maybe.
Sully? I think he does.
Well, Sully has small ones, but then there's also the Yeti from
Wait.
Monsters Inc.
Wait, Sully's a. Is
He's not a
Sully a
Yeti.
Yeti?
He's
I think
kind
he
of.
does.
He's a bluey one, but
Oh, the Yeti from Monsters Inc. does not have horns.
Well, they're wrong.
are you sure?
I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah.
But the Yetis
But-
from World of
but-
Warcraft do.
He's not a Yeti. He's an abominable snowman.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Wait.
Is there a difference between a Yeti and an abominable snowman?
I don't know. I'm just being
Wait.
stupid.
He doesn't. You know who he kind of looks like the What about the abominable snowman from like the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
Mm. So what
I
are you
don't
guys
see.
doing?
I don't want to talk to Yetis.
You don't want to talk to or do?
I don't.
Why not?
You guys-
You just convinced
Why do you think-
4 bears to walk
So
away?
we found 3 Yetis. Is that?
Yeah. Do you guys want to fight yet? They can do their own
You
thing.
don't necessarily have to fight them.
We're on exhaustion.
Yeah, we could just talk. Oh, yeah, we are on exhaustion.
I could.
What if
do-
we just sleep? Can we sleep in this cold? Oh, no, it's too cold. And your hawk didn't find any houses or something, a better shelter?
Over the next little while, as the hawk continues to move in the direction you originally sent it, as you guys chill around for another more or less hour, as it takes its 30 minutes to go out and 30 minutes to come back, doesn't really see anything.
Did it lose sight of the Yetis?
Yeah, because it's heading in the direction that you guys were informed by the bears that the dwarf went. The Yetis are off to the east instead of like the northwest.
Well, do we trust bears or do we trust Yetis?
Wait. What have the Yetis told us something?
No,
I'm
but I
confused.
mean, the Yetis might be in the area that is more populated, and then if we ever get to the Yetis, we could ask them if they've seen the dwarf and if we're close and if or like, are we there, Yeti?
So I imagine Yetis are
Not friendly.
evil. Yeah. Or maybe not evil.
What do
Maybe
we,
a neutral.
What
But I just-
do we, in general, all of us, know about Yetis? Did we already ask this?
No.
I do a history check on Yetis.
we
No,
go.
this wouldn't be a history check.
Arcana?
No. This would probably be
Nature?
a nature check with disadvantage because of exhaustion. You're trying to think hard,
Okay.
but you're too busy shivering.
Wait, but like we're all helping him, right? So he should also, because
You're welcome, fam. That's what I'm here for.
One other person, if they like, can
wait,
roll.
wait, nature? I'll do nature.
You burn those
Yeah,
two
come on.
19s.
oh, that
You're,
was
you're
close.
also at disadvantage
So
because of
one more.
exhaustion.
Oh, okay, okay.
Come on,
20.
dang it.
Dang it.
Yeah, man. That's
Life is rough.
you're
for
not
these
really
dumb people,
from-
isn't it?
this snowy type region.
Okay.
So does he only know about the stuff around his tower? Baznoff?
My tower?
Your tower?
Like,
You have a +4
What is it?
nature?
Orthanc? You know, me and Orthanc, and I know how to talk to the Ents in the area, or whatever. chop them down.
Dang.
I'm partial to Baradur, personally, but what are you gonna do?
I'd
Anywho,
think.
what?
I'd stick with Orthanc, but
What are you talking? Oh man. What's my what are you? What's? I don't want to talk to Yetis.
Okay. That's
No,
fine.
wait, what did my hawk do with the? So we sent it out to continue ahead. Did it find anything?
Disaster
It
flight. Yeah.
Wait. So what was the dwarf guy up here looking for again? Out here looking for?
He was a dwarf caster with silver tomes in the dwarvish observatory in the mountains that knew stuff that Kavash needed. That's all I know.
Did we ever like get a map from Kavash about, or see a map from Kavash about where this where this observatory is?
We tend to
Wait.
leave areas before looking for maps.
And also, we don't know where we are to begin with, so it's not like a
Yeah.
map would have helped.
Due,
Okay.
due to lacking within this world of very good surveying tools, topographic maps of mountainous regions don't really exist.
Dang it, someone needs to start building satellites.
And shoot them into the air 50 at
Do
a
you
time.
happen to know how tall the atmosphere goes? Or that I could breathe? Hmm.
No.
Just fly. Go up.
Something that maybe
Well, I have
dwarfs
flight.
would know. Something that maybe people who run airships would know. But
Can I?
none of you guys would probably.
Would I happen to know the mass of this planet?
Nope.
That way we could figure out. No. Flying throw up.
Gravity.
Yeah.
Don't know what the most people don't know what the underside
A
looks
lot
like.
of problems with all that stuff.
Well, well, if I throw up something, I should be able to calculate how much gravity is on the planet,
Well, you
which
have
then
to have
should
a
allow
pretty
me
good.
to figure out how, depending on how good my chemistry is, then I would know the what's the effect? Like gravity keeps in the air to make an atmosphere. So then I may be able to derive, what the gradient of the atmosphere, the density of air, and I could potentially calculate it if I'm smart enough just on a throw up something thing.
Your chemistry is not good at all, as you do not have proficiency in alchemical tools or alchemy. So you don't have good chemistry. You know magic.
God, my dude's a fucking nerd.
I'm gonna.
He just nerd as the insult. You're the person who actually, because he's dumb. You call him. He's too dumb, so that makes him a nerd.
Yeah.
You again.
I'm down. That seems fine.
I'm gonna kneel down and pray to Ruby Genosis and see if we can divine some guidance, or at least look for a sign as to a hint where this dwarf named Jadag is.
You do not have the spell commune, do you?
I do not.
Okay. You also do not have divine intervention. Yeah. You would probably get no response.
Rip. Guys, we're gonna die while Baznoff is calculating the atmosphere. Can we just follow the Yetis and see if they want to give me a hug so that I'm freezing here?
Oh,
And
let's
that
trust the
would be-
polar
Yeah.
bears and just go where we think the dude is.
We trust the polar bears.
We could kill the Yetis to eat them, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, and then we could make bigger fur coats out of their furs.
We're just gonna get increasingly big coats as we march through the mountains.
Well, maybe what we could do is we could make a better tent or something out of their fur.
We should wait. Do we
Or
need to go
sleeping
hunt?
bags or whatever.
Do we need to at least go hunting in the woods to find some food, or how confident are we towards the top of the mountain? Because we only have 5 days left.
Hunting
It's
in
not
the
great.
winter is an energy intensive.
Okay, guys, let's go find these Yetis, kill them, and
Little yield.
preserve their meat. What do you think?
Yeah.
Let's
I
do
mean, we
it.
don't even need to preserve them. We're in the middle of the Arctic.
Oh, you're right. It's frozen. We'll just keep it out. And then
Oh.
it'll be bait for everything else that we could potentially eat.
Hey guys, I have an idea. If we take some snow and put it into a box, we could keep food for
But it-
longer periods of time. We could put snow in the box.
I'm going to go ahead and change back into a turtle and
Shoot.
gear up with all the cold weather gear that I bought.
Do we know
As
anything
a
about making
cold-blooded
like?
creature, it instantly sucks.
So, do we know anything? Can we build take a day to like build a nice igloo, so that would be able to like warm up and rest well.
Is there a cave?
Roll a perception check.
Oh, I would love to.
Looking about, yeah,
Do you have to do?
don't
Oh, he
really
did
see
just
any
me.
caves. Yeah, don't really see any caves. Parent, if there
Alright.
are, they've probably been snowed over.
We should have asked the bears where their caves were.
That was 5 days ago, dude. Come on. Let's build an igloo so we can warm up. What do you guys think?
Build an igloo.
How long would it take
Do-
us to build a good warming, like an igloo that we could like warm up in and stuff?
I feel like 3 days.
I'm gonna go ahead and assume that none of you guys have built an igloo before,
That
as I feel like that's a
terrible
fair
assumption.
assumption for your guys' characters.
I'm literally a Goliath from the mountains, who spent a lot of time out in nature. I'm pretty sure I've built an igloo before.
What? Why would you build an igloo over like a house?
Well, because I'm pretty sure as a Goliath, you go hunting, right? And sometimes you need to build igloos in the cold.
How fast can you build an igloo? Let me try.
Probably, I don't know, like an actual igloo, it might take quite a while because you probably want like ice blocks and stuff, but
Why are we building an igloo?
so that we can rest
Mordaar
well.
wants an igloo so that we can have.
He wants
a
to try and
snow
get rid
fort.
of the exhaustion.
Yeah.
What takes
Advil.
melatonin?
You die from the cold.
Yeah.
Wake up.
Can I search the chest of holding for a how-to book on how to build an igloo?
It is not there.
I didn't see
Okay.
a roll. So,
Hey, can I look? Can I look in the chest for a fire making object,
Wait, can't we just build a fire?
like a continuous flame that is unlike mine that does generate heat?
You pull out, I mean, this is very generic reaching in there. You pull out some flint and steel.
This scientist is
So what are we thinking about with this igloo?
Can we just so
Wait, what if we just? And we have sleeping bags and stuff. Can't we just like get in tents or one tent and be next to each other? Maybe. I don't know.
and
Maybe.
more.
we can strip down and then like get real close to each other and then use the clothes to then bind ourselves together. I've been told on TV that's how that works.
You have a very furry wolf and a very furry furbolg to cuddle up to.
Yeah.
Wait, so if we just like took the day to like rest, would we get rid of our exhaustion?
Yeah.
Oh, let's just do that then.
So, question here. just to understand the full thought process that's going on. Is your plan is to rest to get rid of exhaustion to go fight the Yetis without having disadvantage on ability checks?
I don't know about that. The Yetis might be too far away at that point.
Okay.
So
He's trying to figure out what page to load up.
Oh.
I'm
Wait,
trying,
so what do you guys want to do?
I'm trying to figure out the purpose of trying to get rid of this exhaustion at the moment.
Yeah. Well,
'Cause
we
if we
have
catch
it,
up
and
to
I feel
them-
like whatever we do in the future, it would be better to not have exhaustion.
Yeah, but then as we travel, we'll pick up more exhaustion. And so, would it be better to just wait until we have more exhaustion to rest? Or do we rest every, like, 5 feet? But, I mean, really, it's 5 days.
The thing is, though, resting normally would get rid of exhaustion, but because you're resting in an extreme environment, it just sort of stays.
Oh.
That's why I wanted the igloo, right? Because then we have a good protection from the environment.
That's why I wanted to strip down and then just, like, wrap ourselves in each other's clothing, but no one's going for that idea.
I'm a
Ah.
prude.
The guy who walked around naked
the campaign
For-
naked.
for a long time.
Well, that was intimidation. That wasn't my own body. I don't know.
I think we should keep close to the Yetis and maybe we can find their cave. If we lose the Yetis, then we don't really have anywhere to go.
Well, what if we trek? I don't know. Can Leo? Because why do we need to find the Yetis? Like, my only thing is we may need meat, but can we hunt other animals in the area? Or Leo can?
There
Yeah,
hasn't
am I
been
able to-
many animals that you've seen or heard of.
Hmm.
Are we following the polar bears, or did they go off in a different direction?
They kind of wandered off in a different direction. But this is, you've been heading in the direction that they pointed towards. The dwarf has moved through.
I mean,
So we.
I'd be okay not kind of fighting or anything, because if I have to do like a save or ability save while exhaustion, that's just gonna suck.
You have disadvantage on ability checks,
Oh,
not
ability
saves.
checks. Okay.
So only when we try to do stuff like make igloos.
Mm-hmm. That would be at disadvantage.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Up to you guys.
Hey, you got that character already.
I do. Man, bear, pig. He's gonna be a beast.
Bear Grylls.
Oh.
So what are we doing, guys?
Yeah, can we follow the Yetis or
Because Dan didn't want to follow the Yetis.
Dan?
So
do you
then,
wanna
and
follow
there's
the
no
Yetis?
animals around. So then, do we just keep going where we think this dwarf is?
Do we follow Yetis or do we keep going, fearless leader?
Okay, let's
Wait,
just follow where we think the dwarf is going. Let's just keep going.
Yeah.
What if
We
we?
need-
Can I send my eagle out in front of us too, and fly beyond us, and then have it come back if it ever sees anything? Because these polar bears could be idiots at this point.
Yes, that's
Granted,
possible.
it's an observatory, so maybe it'd be on the top of the mountain. I don't know.
So you're just gonna have your eagle keep flying in this direction until it sees something and then come back to you.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Wait.
like Noah and his pigeon or whatever, or his dove.
Okay.
Or I don't know what you're saying, Sam.
Oh no, that sounds like a good plan. Send that guy up as high as he can go and get as good a view as you can, and let's just keep going. Because we need to find something, right?
Yep.
Let's go.
All right. So I'll have another roll of con saves from you guys as you guys push forward.
I get advantage, correct?
Yes. 15, 18,
Whew, thank goodness.
19.
Where's mine? Oh.
Dadgummit,
Nah.
Dan. We were doing so well.
You're welcome, boys.
Could have been the one.
3. You guys do not get another round of exhaustion.
Woo!
Actually,
Thank goodness, guys.
with the DC of collective DC of 50.
50.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Oh, that's not that bad.
So each one of us needs to roll 12 to 13.
Yep. You guys push on another week. Still cold. Your exhaustion does not get removed. The marker that you have. 2, 3, 4, 5. Roughly 3 days in, though, of this traveling, you do get Marvin gliding back towards you.
Woo, Marvin! Let's go, Marvin.
Let it go.
And you get informed through Marvin that he does see a large, probably around the range of 30 to 40-ish foot tall tower that is sitting on top of a mountain. And there are people that are moving about it.
Mr. Marvin, how long would it take us mere mortals to get there? Or can I do the math? Or no? Oh, I'll just ask Marvin. He's a smart guy, maybe.
It took him 3 days to get there and come back. Flying. What's
This is
the
gonna
hawk
take a while,
speed?
guys.
The hawk speed, I want to shoot. Where is it?
It's like 200? No, like 95.
We should be able to get
Oh,
there.
60 foot
60
flight.
feet. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's twice the speed as us.
Mm-hmm.
So
Plus
another
speed of you
week.
guys.
So we'll starve.
Well, I don't have enough. I don't know if
Am I able to
Do
collect
other people
any...
have enough?
No, we can't. There's tons of snow. There's no way we can collect food as we're going, huh?
I have 11 rations left. 2 Pilsners.
I've got like 4 rations left, which now we travel to 3 days, so 1.
I'm at 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how long do we think it is?
Oh wait, did we only travel 3 days?
Oh.
Yes, 3. So then how many do you have?
I have 13.
Okay, so he has enough for all of us, right?
Yeah. We'll
To get
mooch off
there?
them.
We have
Not
like
quite. He does not have.
500 gold. Just buy 20 rations, guys.
So it'll take...
I would have if I remembered.
Yeah. So it would
When
take...
did you say, like, I'm buying extra rations? Maybe then we would have picked up on it.
We all bought them at the same time.
When?
As we're leaving the mining village.
Did we? I don't remember
He
marking
did.
anything.
He said he did.
I was probably eating popcorn or some stupid crap like that.
So then let's... What else?
Don't have
Oh,
food up there.
Wait. Well, we've got plenty of water from that freaking jar. Do we have any way to conjure food? Let me see.
There's mayo.
Yeah, we could just survive on mayo.
Good old Midwest diet.
Mayo and honey.
Honey.
Honey's got a lot of stuff in it, right?
Yeah.
I can purify food and drink.
Yeah, you guys been collecting water from the by melting snow at night.
Yeah, that's pretty easy.
Able to purify it. I mean, unless you guys do just want to eat straight up mayo.
Oh wait, so how many rations? Okay, so we've got
Probably ask for, if you guys are just going to be eating like mayo and honey for the next few days here, I'd probably ask for another exhaustion check.
I mean,
well, okay, wait, but let's figure out how many rations we have, how many days, right? Because it's gonna be 6 days to the observatory, correct? So we need
About
24 rations. About 24 rations. And how long can we go a day without a ration without any like negative effects?
You will gain exhaustion.
Okay, so
So how much food do we have?
we've got? I've got
I have
4. Or sorry, I've got. Yeah, I think I have 2 as well.
No. 2.
2. All right, we have
13.
18.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we need more food.
5.
Yeah.
We can
do any
eat
of us have limbs
mayo.
that grow back?
I'm sorry?
Do any of us have limbs that grow back or anything? Like lizard tails?
What else?
No.
Oh yeah, that would be good to know.
Yeah, we're only 5 rations short. That just means like 1 day off of honey.
Okay,
and
guys,
stuff.
I got this. What
That's
if
not
we
bad.
kill one of us, use gentle repose, put us on my elk, and then we need 6 less rations, and then
Wait,
we'll
are
bring
you
you
on-
back to life.
We don't have our
when we
horses,
get-
right?
Well, I think the elk can follow, can't it? At least follow if
We
we're not
can't-
on it.
Mhm.
We can't afford to bring anybody back to life.
Oh yeah.
So,
Why don't we just eat the elk?
yeah.
Well, because it's not
It's
real.
magic.
Wait, we had the horses. We could eat the horse.
Wait,
Wait,
I didn't think the horses
we-
were with us. We left
they
them in
follow-
Gopo, right?
We only
Yeah,
took
you
the
left-
horses.
Oh, we left the horses. Oh, we didn't bring any of the horses? Okay, that's what else could we do?
Or, you know, in the next few days,
We could just see how much exhaustion we rack up, because
Are we
that's just
sleeping?
a couple days. That's just like 2 days without food, right?
are we sleeping?
It's
during
intermittent
blackout?
fasting.
Yes, but
Wait,
because
yeah,
you're
what if we
sleeping
try-
in the weather, that's giving you the exhaustion. It's not removing
Right, so
it.
we're gonna get exhaustion anyways. What if we just try and double time?
So I
For
can't
one of these
prepare
days.
spells?
You can prepare spells.
Oh, can I just create food?
Oh my freaking goodness!
You can
I
just
said this
make
so
food.
long ago.
So I can create 45 pounds of food and 30 gallons of water on the ground or in
Oh my
containers within
goodness.
range enough to sustain up to 15 humanoids or 5 seeds for 24 hours.
Jesus.
Right, we don't have to build any fucking. We don't even have to buy rations.
You can just make
Hey,
enough
hey.
food for us.
It's
Hey,
a
why
third
don't
level
you-
spell.
Yeah, it's a 3rd level spell. I can only do it twice.
Oh.
That's
Oh,
okay.
twice in
Once
one
per
day.
day.
90 pounds of food every day.
Yeah.
That's right.
Gosh.
You can just,
I
okay.
eat 80 pounds of food a day.
So, tomorrow, make 90 pounds of food. And
Fine.
then you can
I'll-
change it and we'll have plenty of food.
Fine, I'll prepare the spell. You happy?
Yup. Yup, I
The-
am.
The food also does go bad at the end of the day, so you'll have to be casting it every day.
Fine.
The water does
Hey,
not.
but we have rations. He just has to do it for one day. Then when we have enough rations to make it the rest.
It's not like we're doing anything else that day. Like, we're not gonna run into some random thing. Like, what other? You have plenty of spells to prepare, maybe?
yeah.
I don't know your card.
Kind of in a winter mountainous wasteland of nothingness.
Alright, I will make a food for you guys.
This took
How
so
long
are you
long.
thinking of this, Jake?
I already brought rations.
I was like, I'm 90% sure the cleric has great food and water.
I know. I brought up like you can conjure food or whatever.
I was told by my mother that if they tell you to get in the kitchen, you don't go into the kitchen. And
I'm not
make
telling
them
you to get in the
food.
kitchen. I'm telling you to cast magic to keep us from dying.
That's
I don't
the
know.
cleric kitchen.
I don't see how these are.
Wait, what
like,
kind of
no.
phrase is that? If someone asks you to go to the kitchen, don't go to the kitchen?
Just like
Don't
it's
phrase.
it's the idiom.
It's
that-
better in Vietnamese.
Yeah, it's better in Vietnamese. No, I was talking
it's
about my
like-
Furbolg mom.
But what's the point of expression? Like,
Don't learn how to
Don't-
cook.
like
no.
don't just
Like-
listen. Don't be
like-
bossed around.
If you become like, you know, if you're asked to become a step stool, don't become the step stool.
Mm.
Because someone will continually use you as a step stool. My Furbolg mom is just a wise woman.
I mean,
So
we all have roles, you know.
Someone has to make the food.
And someone's
I-
got to kill people.
if someone rolled
Gotta be-
was it above a 5 for our con saves, we wouldn't have exhaustion.
Look, I'm an unlucky person. We just need to accept that.
Yeah, so the rest of us need to
Forget
roll
about
like
my-
18 or 19s.
No.
We just have to expect it.
All right, I will magic us food. Can we go now?
Yes, yes, we can. Literally.
Can I decide what I make?
No, it is bland, disgusting food.
It's lambus
And
bread.
clean
What is
water.
it? Lambus bread or whatever?
Yeah, I always imagine the spell more of just a gray gloop.
Oh, so gruel. We're eating gruel.
But
I'm eating
what
my
about
rat.
that? What about Mr. Leo? Does he have spices?
Well, we've got honey and mayo we can add to the gruel.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I don't want to add any mayo. That's disgusting.
You
I'd
ever-
rather
and oil.
starve
We can
than
add
eat
oil.
mayo. Oh, we could fry it
acid.
in the oil.
We could- Oh yes, fry the gruel in the oil.
Yeah.
So over the course of the next few weeks, can we become masters of cooking this gloop?
Wine. Also, we could just
Alright.
spend the entire time
Oh.
drunk if we really wanted to.
This is true.
Makes hiking more fun.
Nah, I'm good. Okay. But now we are headed to this observatory, or the tower that we found.
Yes.
Melvin, Murphy, Mike found. What's it?
The observatory?
I have no idea.
So,
I don't think we ever got a name for the observatory.
No, his eagle found it.
well, it was
Oh.
kind of a.
Marvin?
It was described as a old dwarvish ruined observatory up in the mountains.
I'm gonna grab some water.
We're going to a ruined
I'm jammed.
observatory, so it's not even like a nice one. Whose idea
Nope.
was it? Oh, we have to do it for Kavash, right? Why are we doing it for Kavash?
You guys were asking information about slots, and she said that this dwarf came by talking about an observatory, something similar to crystals and creatures and whatnot. And he was talking about something important being in this location about it.
Yeah. It's an RPG. There's always a go to this location for doing fetching errands, you know. It's a staple part of the adventure. Like, I'm trying to think of an example. In, like, Star Wars, they have to go pick up the plans for the Death Star so they could blow it up. Or in,
You do
is there
realize
like a
that they
go
all
here to go
die.
there? And what?
You do
Like,
realize
they
that
all die?
right?
Go to
What are you talking about? Use the Force, Luke, and then he flies out and...
No, to get the plans for the Death Star, all those people die.
Well, they didn't. Well, the ones on the planet, I guess, did in episode or whatever it was.
One?
Rogue One.
There you go.
But you know, we're the ones that don't suck. I don't know.
Am I Chewbacca or is Leo Chewbacca?
You are definitely Chewbacca.
Yeah, you're Chewbacca. He's like
Luke. He's kind of like
but
Luke,
I don't
right?
think Tibbers would be the one ripping an arm off of a person for losing a game of chess.
that is
Sure.
true.
Oh yeah, that would definitely be Leo.
Yeah.
You got a point.
Which makes me Han Solo.
No, it does not. It makes you Leia.
I was told.
Yeah,
don't get
actually,
into
you
the
would
kitchen.
No, he's like he's like yeah. That was thinking
CPO.
3CPO.
Or Jar Jar Binks. One of the two.
No,
I'll be Leo.
No.
Yeah, but he's infinitely more useful than all those guys. He has food.
Like Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah, like Leia. I think he's Leia.
Wait, who's like incredibly observant in the Star Wars series? I'm that guy.
Yoda.
Am I
Leia.
Yoda? I'm Yoda.
High wisdom.
Yoda's furry. Yeah.
Is he Yoda?
No.
I'm
I agree
literally
not.
Or either that or R2.
I'm pretty sure Dan is.
So
Shoot, I was thinking Darth Sidious, but that seems too complimentary.
do
So-
it.
He would have liked
Do it.
that.
over the next few days, as you guys are having this conversation about your favorite play, Far Realms Wars, you guys find a road,
Nice.
and it seems
That's
to be
dope.
leading the direction that Marvin informed that you guys at this tower was.
What a cool guy, Marvin.
He's pretty useful.
Maybe you should stop sending him to die.
I sent him so that we could live.
Oh my.
Wow.
Wait, so now if we've got a road, does that mean I can ride my elk? Elky? Whatever
Yeah.
my elk's name. Cool. I'm gonna start riding my elk again.
You could take your snowshoes off as well, and have armor
Nice.
and whatnot on.
And I'm leaving the armor off, but it's like in my bag or carrying it. Whatever, I don't know.
Wait, we have a jar full of kerosene oil? We can just burn that.
We can start some good fires.
No. And there's been pieces of wood and whatnot around, especially off of the small patches of forest that you used to see. At this point, this would be the 4th day. On the 5th day of traveling towards it, there are no more trees.
Nice.
And then, as you guys start to approach it on the last day of traveling, yeah, it's a heavily Art Deco styled tower. A lot of rusted off brass and copper in colors. You see along the top a massive domed stained glass figure, which off of quick glancing, Baznoff would recognize that the stained glass actually starts to make some light arcane sigils in its formation, though at the distance and angle that you're at, you would not be able to discern what exactly those are purposed for, or what they do. As you start traveling further, you see sitting, let's say you're a few hundred feet out, you'd see sitting at the base of it 4 tents, a small wisp of smoke of a campfire, and roughly 4 people as well sitting around the campfire. 3 of them are human, 1 of them is draconic in nature.
Dang it, no dwarfy boys?
No.
So, do we approach them?
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, we should approach him.
I'm gonna put my armor on now.
And I'm in turtle
Okay.
form before they see me.
They are all very well armored. Some of them are
Nice.
wearing the draconic one is he's actually wearing a set of full plate armor.
Dang, look at that. That means he's got an AC of at least, like, what is it, 18?
Mm-hmm. The other 3 humans are wearing a collection of half plate armor.
Dang.
They
Like
have
some-
crossbows, short swords, and long swords up across them,
Dang.
and a similar gear loadout for the draconic person. They see you approaching in the red-scaled humanoid dragon creature. Some of you have seen Dragonborns, and this is not a Dragonborn. Dragonborns don't have tails and are a bit more humanoid looking, where this one's, especially in the facial structure, this one long red dragon tail and a much more bestial draconic face structure, much more angled like a actual dragon.
So he's got a snout.
Yes.
Like that. Okay.
So this might be like a
An actu-
dragon that can turn humanoid or something. I don't know.
Maybe.
Could be a lizard person. He could
Oh,
be a
that's
part of
possible.
the elite cabal. Run the planet.
Does their armor look like at all like the people we saw from the Underdark?
No.
Does it look like the werewolf hunters?
No.
Have we seen anything like it?
The normal humanoids just kind of looks like some basic half plate. The draconics creatures, it's definitely much more well crafted. A lot more, how do I put this? Polygonal. It's a lot more straight structures and straight lines built up across it, causing it to look very sharp. And him seeing you guys, I don't know how to properly describe the structure. Seeing you guys move forward, the creature looks towards you, stands up across the fire, and starts moving towards you guys.
Nice.
All right. Well, I'll give him a wave or like
yes.
a what's up, you know.
How far away from them are we?
Let's say, I mean, how
It
close do
doesn't
you
matter.
guys
I
want
want
to
to
try
get
to
within
get?
30 feet of him.
Okay.
Let me be clear here.
All right. So yeah, you get within 30 feet.
And then I will use
Divine Sense.
Divine Sense, yeah.
There you go.
With divine sense.
Oh, I just need you to get within 60 feet, sorry.
Okay.
Whatever.
None of them are undead, fiendish, or celestial.
That's cool.
One of the humanoids would probably pop off as evil.
So he smells bad?
Yeah. He sort of has a top-knot hairdo and some scraggly beard that's a little patchy coming down.
Okay. What about the dragon guy?
He comes off as a bit more... I would probably classify him as a neutral creature.
Okay. So the only one who's doesn't seem neutral is the one guy with the top knot and the scraggly beard.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's probably the asshole of the group.
Yeah. So telepathically, I'm going to tell everyone, hey, the one guy with the scraggly beard and top knot seems kind of sus. The other guys all seem like nothing, neither here nor there.
Are any of them in the electrical room?
Yeah, I don't know.
Hi friends. Wait, how close am I?
Well, I'm 30 feet away, so.
Yeah.
Do I? Okay.
You guys all just move up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm not starting the like handshake super far out and then just like trying to close the distance awkwardly.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
Okay. So you're 30 feet away, you reach your hand out and start approaching them?
Yeah. And then I realize how far I am, and then you just start speeding up because it's just getting awkward as, you know. And so I'm just like running at them with my hand. It's like, hello, friend.
Gosh dang it. Don't run at them.
He's coming
As he
right
starts to speed up, as he approaches them, I'm gonna like try and get next to him and like slow him down a little.
I read in a book that handshakes were good introductions, but this is just awkward.
Oh, that's what I'll do. I'll come up next to him, the side where he has his arm outstretched, and I'll do like a side hug to slow him down and like approach with them.
Whoa, stranger danger.
Just entirely awkward approach to these people.
Awkward's better than menacing.
Hey, I can never be menacing.
The draconic humanoid does reach out and shake your hand, though, as a face of confusion. He goes, and who are you guys?
We are travelers from the city of... Where did we
Hythe.
come from?
Hythe.
Hythe.
Yep.
And,
Okay.
we are looking for an observatory with our friend Jadag. Do you know of anyone here? And would you like a bear hug? I've been distributing them through the forest.
He goes, sort of these beady yellow eyes of his sort of glint up and down you for a moment. Goes, I don't know who's inside. I've been hired to keep everyone out, though.
By the person inside?
Yes.
Oh,
Well, would you be able to send a message then, or is there any protocol for us to get in?
I was not informed of anyone coming, so I'd probably say not.
How much would it cost for you to go? We are visiting, and our intended host doesn't know we're coming. As mercenaries, I imagine y'all have a price, and how much would it cost for us to send you for you to send a message to Jadog in the city or another supervisor type?
That was a very fancy way to be a Karen. Alright.
I don't know this name, Jadog.
oh. Well, then.
What about pulling out the person who hired you?
That's confidential.
I like whisper in our secret language to Leo and Mordaar that 5 gold says Baznoff starts a fight. Bet.
I'll take the bet. I'll take it. I don't think he will.
Alright. Leo?
But I say that telepathically, so that I'm not saying it out loud. And just to Tibbers.
I guess there's no way for me to talk to the homie. Oh, I could whisper to someone. I guess I'll whisper to Sam. I could charm him, I guess. Put a spell on him to force him to do it.
But they
I don't know
see
how-
you doing it.
Wait, yeah, so he said no. So he's not willing to go and give a message
I'm,
to the
well,
tower?
I'm trying to figure out how do we. Yeah, he's not willing.
Can't you send
Even
Marvin
with
to scope out?
Me.
Wait, so what's... Dragon Guy, what's your name?
Roll persuasion check.
Oh my freaking...
Guidance. The butt tap.
And, are we, what is it? It's disadvantage, right, because of exhaustion?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can I get some backup from Leo?
Wait, why
Yeah.
would Leo?
Does that mean not a disadvantage?
Guidance would be.
Oh, you can have help and guidance, right? Like if Leo's
Yeah,
helping
but
me.
it would be how is Leo helping you? You can't just be like,
Oh, okay.
I'm helping.
Leo,
It's
say
like,
yeah, or okay. So telepathically, I'm gonna tell Leo to be like, "Oh yeah, what is your name?" as well. So then we're both just asking, "What's his name?"
Yeah. That'll work.
Why do we need his name?
I don't know. I'm trying to get on good terms with this guy. We want him to just go to the tower and say hi.
What if I
Whatever. Let's go.
can I pull out?
Hey, wow, look at that, guys.
Can I pull out 10 gold and then use what is
Minor
the
illusion.
not minor illusion?
As a Fred,
What's the distort value and just make it look like a ton of money? Like
That's a good
100
idea.
gold or something like that.
One second.
I mean,
I could also make an illusion of a giant dragon to try to scare him. There's like, I have ways to do it, but I'd rather not be an asshole. But if we have
Yeah.
to be assholes, I'm cool with it.
well,
Yeah,
I
let's
mean,
just
what if
try
I
the
just
non-asshole ways first, and then
you
see.
could
What,
send me
so
invisible, and I can try to stealth past.
But-
them.
Yeah, but they've already like, how do we do that nonchalantly right
We
now?
can
They've already seen you.
withdraw, and then he could go sneak in.
It's true.
but let's try this whole distort money thing. I think that's a good idea.
So you're trying to make. So how much gold are you pulling out, or how much coinage?
It only lasts a minute. Or no, it it lasts 8 hours maybe. How long does this last? I want to pull out. I want to pull out
It-
like 10 gold, but make it look like it's a
it
lot
lasts
more.
a minute, or it lasts 8 hours, but takes a minute to cast.
Hmm. How do I look like when I'm casting it? Am I like?
Well, it's purely vocal, so it's kind of like you're just bullshitting the person super hardcore. So you're
What if
like
I tell
pulling out
him, like,
coinage and
hey-
you're like, this is an ancestral coin. Buy silver today. It's only going up in value.
Okay, what if I like retreat to think just for a second and then just like make it look like I'm rummaging through some of my shit and
Wait,
then
can't
I'll
you
like
use like
get a
minor illusion or something? Can't you just like? Do you have spells that can make it look like 100 gold?
but it wouldn't
Versus,
feel like it,
oh, I see.
I would think, right? Because I'm thinking of distort value would like somehow trick their mind into thinking it's more,
Mm-hmm.
What if
or does it
you?
look like it's more and feel like it's more?
So what if you use gold coins that make them look like platinum? Is platinum in coins as well?
Mm-hmm.
No,
Well,
I
it's like
couldn't do that.
platinum bars. It's like small
Oh,
bars.
You could make electric.
Yeah, that's probably better.
yeah. So just like pull
Yeah.
out 10 gold coins and make them look like platinum.
Yeah. And I'll be like, does this change your mind?
So you're using minor illusion to make it look like platinum.
Can I do distort value to make it look like it's platinum?
It won't look like platinum, but they'll like perceive the item as being worth more. So that's why I'm
what
like,
I
it's
meant
like
to.
it's like being at a pawn shop
Oh.
and you're bullshitting super hard because you're like,
Oh, okay.
look at this fantastic pin. It was used by the great king. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, I would like to do that, but be like the antique shows on TV where they're trying to sell your grandma's shitty things.
Yeah, it's much like
Okay.
that.
I see.
Where it's like, with this handcrafted silver earrings with amethyst gemstones inlaid into it. It's like that sort of bullshit. But it's being magically imbued at the same time. So you're fucking with everyone.
All right, I can do that. I'll start with that.
All right. So he has to roll an investigation check against your DC. Right? For distort value?
Is it?
Yeah. Or is it just... Yeah, investigation check against your DC. Alright.
My DC is...
He's
and
not,
mine's 15.
he's not making the save. So you pull out some coinage. And what are you going to convince him that this coinage is? With your being backed by distort value.
These are double thick gold coins. They're worth
Okay.
10 times as much.
So I'm...
It's the
I
old
know-
purple stuff.
I know Draconic, right? That's my language. So, do I know of any, like, famous dragon hordes that he would be impressed by? Being like, oh, this is a, you know, George Washington pin to some nerd, like that girl and,
Well,
That's how
anytime
Nick Cage
something's
gets
been
the
pulled,
girl.
anytime something's been culled from a dragon horde, it usually means the dragon's been murdered. So it's usually
Oh,
not that
that's not
impressive.
What if
I
I
got
just
it.
make it? Do I know like what he would be impressed by, like a dragon?
I mean, you don't really know this person all that well. You just know that
I
he
got
looks
it.
draconic.
Okay.
Dan, you should tell him these are what is it? Gold-coated platinum coins.
I'm just gonna tell him these are really cool. These are coins from the Byzantine era. It's from Plato. I don't fucking know. I am not good at my character.
Well, luckily, this guy does not have a history proficiency,
Yeah.
and he doesn't know that the Byzantine era doesn't exist in this world. So he's like, oh. Those are
Yeah.
really nice coins.
Would this
Darn
guy
tootin'.
have ever seen a gold coin in his life anyways?
Yeah.
Okay.
A mercenary.
He goes.
Hmm.
And
He's got plate armor, never mind.
what is your point with these?
I was hoping this would be an encouragement for you to let us into the city.
Wait, isn't it just a tower?
It
Or
is
is it a
just
city?
a tower.
Oh,
That sounds
encouragement
like
into the tower. What a prick.
Just so you guys can see the area. This is the tower over here. He goes, I would love to, but the front door is locked from the inside.
Oh, don't worry about that. We can for sure open it.
Is it? Okay. So he locks from the inside. That is pretty weird.
Oh, where are they?
They don't even allow. So I'll ask them. So they don't even allow you inside?
No.
Hmm. How do you get?
Wait, how do they pay
Wait.
you?
Can I?
Yeah, that's what I
see-
was thinking.
Can I make an insight check to see if he's telling the truth about working for the person inside?
He goes, we were paid 50% up front, 50% after the job, for the next few weeks here. All supplies handled. Seems like he's telling the truth.
All right. So we're within 300 feet. Can I step aside send Marvin as an owl
Mm-hmm.
to the top of the tower and see if anyone's there.
Okay. The familiar flies off of your shoulder, starts to circle around up the tower. And there are some small, they're able to see up through the stained glass and into the top of the tower. And it's a total of 3 floors, but the third floor, or the first floor, is much taller, and the top floor is also extremely tall. The second floor is a little tiny. And looking in, you do see a robed individual. I'll ask a perception check for Marvin, though getting any meaningful detail is going to be difficult as it's staring through heavily stained glass.
Okay, so there's no like opening on the top he could fly in through.
Not really, no.
What a douche. All right.
So, how far away are we from this door?
Roll a
I can
perception
check
check.
Okay.
What is your perception?
Not
Plus 3.
Oh wait, no, not that. That. What is that? No. Okay, there we go. Oh shoot, I was supposed to roll a second one, right? But that's already low enough.
Yeah, Marvin's unable to gain any real meaningful detail.
Hmm.
Can we see if there's a like lock on the outside of the door, or if it's
From this distance, you can't.
Ken Marvin?
Sure.
Which way are the doors hinges?
Because we've got something of a lock-picking whiz with us, don't we?
Inwards.
Okay. So with the 10 gold, will he just let us by to the door? And just be like, hey man, these are yours if you let us approach the door.
So are you giving him 10 gold worth more, or something that's you're distorting to be worth 10 gold?
I'm giving him 10 gold that I'm distorting to look more.
Okay. So you're making it look like it's worth 20 gold.
However high it can go.
It doubles the value.
Sure.
There he goes.
We just want to look at the door.
Sort of looks at it, looks at you guys and goes, I'm getting paid quite a bit more than this.
So we just want to look at
I'll
the
ask
door.
him a number. What's your number? What does it take, dude?
What's your number?
Yeah, what's your...
Can I get you a
what's the
number?
price? Yeah, can
If
your boyfriend like mac and eggs?
Since Bob's in cloaca. He goes, roll a persuasion check, actually.
Guidance.
Shoot. There we go. Oh, I'm at disability, actually. Not disability, disadvantage.
Are
I
you being
do have it.
ableist?
Oh my god.
Wow. Oh,
Hey.
Not
Only
bad.
better.
Goes, our upfront pay was 500 gold pieces.
Yeah, I hear that, and then I start to try and like walk around them. Like, who cares? Let's just see what happens. So I take
Do you-
like a step or two.
Do you start moving? So you start moving forward?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna be like, hey, we gave you 20 goals. We can look at the door, right?
No.
Oh, does that count? I feel like that counts. I get 5 gold.
I wouldn't. No.
I
You
mean,
lose
Sam
5 gold.
Sam started the thing, not me.
Yeah, hell yeah, you're right.
But you did not convince him to let us pass.
That wasn't the thing.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he didn't start the fight.
Yeah, it was for Baznoff to start the fight.
Alright, fine.
Wait, so this is kind of rigged. I could have just started combat from the beginning and then been like, hey, and Banzoff didn't start it.
Yeah, but that's cheating the game.
That's cheating the
Yeah.
game. You're
Yeah,
paladin.
so Mordaar, roll me a deck save.
Yeah. Can I get guidance?
No, you just took 5
Nope.
of my gold. Yes, you can have guidance.
No, we'll see. Actually, what is it? So taking 20.
Been a few sessions since we've had combat, though.
It has been a few sessions. Could have fought Yetis.
Yeah.
Would we have survived Yetis?
Well, let's try this deck save, guys. Ready for this? Saving throw, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And it's
Could
normal.
have just
because-
charmed the dude too. Could have done a few things.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
You take
dang.
16 points of fire damage as you step forward.
I'm gonna use Stone's Endurance. Let me
Okay.
see. Yeah.
And
I don't want to die or take any damage.
the draconic creature, the half dragon, turns its head and just lets a small gout of flame out.
Yep.
Even though it's actually giving me the wrong template. It's a 15-foot cone. It's giving me a line.
Oh, okay.
So
Hey, look at
it'd
that.
be
4 damage.
that. Okay. I was seeing if it would hit Tibbers.
Wow, if you got me shot.
All right. Roll initiative.
Gosh dang it. Sorry, guys.
Uh-huh.
Are you sorry?
You are not sorry.
Inspiration.
I'm down 4. I'm at a little bit. I just wanted to look at the
Also-
door.
Initiative is at disadvantage.
Oh, so I need to roll another one?
I always forget how to do initiative.
I don't know how to do it at disadvantage.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, me neither.
Disadvantage.
So it just they rolled a 20. Jesus.
Wow, 2 20s, a 16, a 3. Wait, what?
Yeah, my roll is the same.
Are
Okay.
they also rolling disadvantage?
How do you roll initiative?
No, they don't have exhaustion.
Uh,
They're only 4 though.
it's up top next to you, the shield, INI.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm glad somebody rolled worse than me.
Oh yeah, I can't do worse than a 1.
Oh, you got a +1. I've got a -2. What am I doing? Shoot. Oh yeah, I need to mark down my health. That is 47. Oh, dang it, guys! I've already taken damage.
You'll be fine.
Oh,
Let's see. We might die here.
Character sheets. Dude, you just turned 16 damage into 4 damage. You
Yep.
guys are golden.
Yeah, yeah. You don't think we can kill this nerd? Half of them don't even have portraits. More than half. They have fucking silhouettes. It's like when you initialize a Microsoft account.
Do have to do some rolls on them.
I just don't want to kill dudes.
Although Banzoff, you're kind of close right now.
Yeah. So this human is gonna move forward towards Banzoff. Target him. And take a multi-attack. with his longsword.
What a jerk.
Why is that?
Dang.
music not moving
How did
over?
he miss?
He missed.
What's your armor, Dan?
10.
There's
Apparently.
yeah.
Jeez.
Misses
he
with the
attacked me.
first attack.
Yeah. Oh no.
And
that
it's
one
going to
hits.
hit with his second attack against Baznoff.
Heh.
Dealing 6 points of slashing damage as he moves towards you, and you feel some of your clothes get ripped and a small scratch go across your chest.
Sounds hot.
What a douche.
Wait, 1, 2. Why did it hold up? It gave this dude 2 turns for some reason.
Yeah,
Nice.
It looked like a lot of initiative.
Yeah. All right. So next up, it's going to be this guy who's going to move towards Mordaar.
I dare you.
And take another multi-attack.
Good luck.
$12 and a 16.
Also misses.
All right. 2 swings towards you. You're able to expertly block both of them. One with your shield, the other with your blade.
Yep.
Moving into Tibbers.
I'm gonna scream out, "That's my friend! You weren't even given a personality!" And then, I'm gonna cast a Blessing at... I'm gonna bless us, yeah. At level 2,
Okay.
as soon as I can find Blessing. Forgot what it looks like.
So blessing is a concentration one, right? So he can't do other concentration.
Yes.
Well, this one is up.
Yep. Alright, so we all have Blessing. And then I'm gonna cast Spirit Weapon. Wait, what is actions? What's Spirit Shroud? Oh. Maybe my spells changed? I'm gonna cast Spirit Weapon on the one attacking Baznoff. And it's gonna come out like a jungle cat head that is biting him.
Okay. A 10 will miss.
What about with a D4? Wait, what's with Blessing? D4, right?
Mm-hmm. So, that will miss.
Dang it.
Yeah, they've got half plate. It's like 17 at least, I think. Okay.
Yeah. And that's my turn.
Alright, so coming up, it is the half dragon's turn, who's going to see if he does recharge his breath attack.
Yeah, gummit.
Dang.
Which he's going to say fuck it and do.
What a jerk.
And hit Tibbers
Wow.
and Baznoff with it.
Wow. Deck save?
At least you guys have better decks than me.
Yes, it is a deck save.
I actually may not.
Oh.
Disadvantage?
No.
No, it's a saving throw.
Okay. No.
You fell. And
Woohoo!
Baznoff
Perfect.
makes it, so Baznoff will take half damage.
So he doesn't die? Oh
Holy.
my gosh.
Okay. Hey, so I'm gonna use
Dan made that one.
wait, let me check. Can I use Intercept?
Do I round up or down
Up.
for half? Wow, I'm at 6 health, guys.
Oh, yeah. So I'm gonna use. I think I can use interception to block some of that damage to Tibbers. Right?
I would say no. It's when a creature you can see hits a target. Because this is
But
an
with an attack, not a like weapon. And that was an attack.
when it's with an AoE, I would say no. You're not
But
going
I
to be
have
able
a
to do
shield,
this.
so I can like hold my shield in front of the fire or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no on that.
But
Interception.
that's an attack, right? It just says an attack. I can block damage from an attack.
Well, because here's the thing. If I allow it on this, like that would mean that you could do the interception on stuff like lightning bolt or
And why can't
like a
why would they be able to do
phantasmal
it?
force too, because this is a
But
saving throw.
Phantasmal
Because
force, so you don't take damage because it's an attack. You take damage because of
it's
like
still
the
it's because it's an
take.
AoE and a saving throw. This isn't like an attack roll or something like that. It makes it a different roll.
Fine.
I'll be back in a minute.
I tried my best, Tibbers.
Thank you, thank you. Wait, is Leo's turn? It is Leo's turn now.
Yes. Actually, it goes into Mordaar.
It's my turn.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Let's see. So if I do here, that's 5 feet. I think I'm gonna try out. Let's try Moonbeam. I don't know. Seems fun. And we'll
shit.
do it right here. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Technically, if we use how Foundry's graphing it out, it won't hit anyone. But
But
if
the
we
circle goes through them all.
yes, but if we use the base 5e rules, anywhere where the circle's touching, it actually does affect.
Okay. So Foundry would say no, but base 5e would say yes.
Yes, because Foundry's
Okay.
just weird on how it does this.
Okay. Oh, because it has to use the squares, and it
Mhm.
can't include like an eighth of a square like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So then I will. Yeah, I think we'll use Moonbeam.
Okay. So all three have to roll con saves.
That's a hit.
And this guy has to roll another con save. And he has to roll his con save.
Oh,
It's
is that a
natural
critical
one.
hit?
No.
Dang it! Hey, my
And the
goodness, that guy
half-dragon
doesn't get hit.
succeeds.
He only takes half damage. Correct?
Mhm. So roll damage.
Jake, can I remove my like templates for Fireball?
Yeah, so if you go over like to the measure, underneath like the little person silhouette, underneath that there's measurement controls.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So, when a creature first enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn, it is engulfed and goes to flames here.
Oh shoot, the Moonbeam just stays there now, doesn't it?
You can move it. You could use an action to move it.
But it'll stay there. So like if there's
It is concentration. Yeah.
Okay. So I can now attack them while they're sitting in this Moonbeam.
Yeah.
Oh, let's do.
But it
I
does-
still have a.
It
It
does
doesn't
not.
damage them each.
It doesn't damage them right now. It damages
Well,
them
yeah.
on their turn.
Yeah. Oh, okay, I see. So this
Yeah.
damage hasn't taken effect until it's their turn.
Yeah. It's when a
Okay.
creature enters the spell effect for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there.
Okay. Wait, so this should hit them now?
No, this is a round, not on their turn.
Oh, okay.
It stops it from doing damage when you first cast it, and then when they start their turn in it, from taking double damage during the round. That's why it's worded like that.
Oh,
Okay. Hey,
seems lame. I don't like it.
what would happen if I covered, like, if I attack somebody while everybody's covered in darkness? Do I get advantage on the attack, right?
No.
No?
So, what else are you doing, Mordaar?
Let's cast.
Oh, still, man. I wish I was cool like you guys.
That's an action. Let's run Shield of Faith. Oh wait, no, that's concentration, so I can't do that. Never mind. Let's try Syrian Smite.
Also concentration.
It is?
Yep.
I thought it said bonus action. I thought it said it wasn't. Oh my goodness.
See on it.
Oh, there is. Okay. Oh, never mind. Whatever.
Alright.
All my other stuff is concentration.
So you
So I'm
take your
done.
stone blade, shove it, raise it up to the sky, flip it around, shove it to the ground, and as it impels into the ground, a giant beam of silvery, ghostly energy starts to come down from the sky. Leo, your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna move up right here.
Okay.
And I'm going to go ahead and give him the good old 1-2 with the stunning strike.
All right.
And
13 will miss.
since we were also blessed though.
17 will miss.
Dang.
It's 18 at Plate.
Okay. Well, I will go ahead and go ahead and do Kai Fury.
Don't forget your wisdom saves.
Oh shit.
Do you have to do 2?
I have to do 1 for this one.
Yay!
All right.
Okay.
You're also a 5th level, so you have multi-attack, so you have 2 attacks.
Okay,
Per
so
action.
this is I guess my second attack for that.
A 24 will hit him.
Okay, and then that was also stunning strike, which I announced before as well.
Mm-hmm.
So.
So what's the save he
I
has
don't
to
know.
make?
DC 14.
On.
Con? There it is,
Yes,
yeah.
con. Damn.
Makes the save.
Okay, well. some damage.
7 points of bludgeoning damage. Nice.
And he's doing save okay.
You.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
I think I just made it.
Mm-hmm. Your
Alright.
DC is 9 now. Right.
Okay. Oh, I've made it anyway. So, so those were my first 2. And then as my bonus action, I will go ahead and do.
I'm sorry. It's 10 now, not 9.
Okay, 10. That's fine. Stunning strikes, do those take a Kai point only if it, like, succeeds, or just every time if I attack with it?
It's whenever you do it, and you could call out stunning strike when you hit.
Okay. So,
Yeah, when you hit with a melee attack, you could spend 1 key point.
So do it. Okay, sounds good. So I'll go ahead and do another knuckle sandwich.
Nice.
Natural 20, nice.
And
Hell yeah.
Really?
stunning. Go ahead and do another stun strike.
Okay. So you'll have to roll a con save.
Hey, come on. Get stunned. Is that-
13, he will
Yep.
be stunned. Just barely fails your
Nice.
save. Now roll that crit damage.
Roll it.
Oh my
11
goodness.
points of damage. Just
That's
a
cool.
massive punch to his face. You start to see some blood come down out of his jaw.
It's
Aiden.
all made it.
Another wisdom save. All right.
Alright, so, and then for my...
Wait, don't you get to attack again?
Yep. Yeah, I was double checking the Kai points that I had. Making sure that I'm still...
Well, because isn't each of his attacks 2 attacks?
Mm-hmm. So
Or
there's
each
So-
action has an I don't know, actually. Sorry.
yeah, because he did his 2 action attack, and now he's doing his last flurry of blows attack.
bonus action.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Does
I see.
19 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
I was right. It's
And
18.
good old just regular punch.
All right.
How do you roll a 4 on all of these?
It's pretty
Good.
insane, actually.
Yeah, he's just like max damage, max damage, max damage. Oh, what
Nice.
is that?
Wait.
Yeah, you got
you need
plus
to... Oh.
10.
Okay.
He hulks
wolf
out,
out.
right?
Yes.
Oh,
With this
Well-
last hit, you feel the beast take over and fur start to cover your body. Your body shifts and changes into a werewolf.
that's what's up. Alright.
With the quick freaking out by the people you're fighting, they actually stay resilient that this is occurring, surprisingly enough. Anything else, Leo?
Those are some good mercenaries.
I know, right? 500
That's-
gold.
That's
People start
about it.
calling beams of light out of the sky. One of them turns into a wolf.
Yeah,
like-
that's it for my turn. I'll be back in a minute.
I mean, you guys hunted down a group of werewolves for like 70 gold ahead.
Yeah,
But we're
dumb.
desperate for exposure.
Yeah.
Alright, so now it's this guy's turn, who at the
I guess
start
they
of
could
his
be
turn...
desperate for clout too.
He'll make his con save. Believe that makes you save, so he'll take half damage.
Wait. But he hasn't none of them have taken damage from the moonbeam yet.
Start of his turn. In range.
But
So-
when I cast it, right? I cast it, none of them took damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but now it's his turn again, right?
Yes.
So he gets to make saving throws twice?
I'm more or less ignoring those rolls because they were pointless. Because they don't take
The
damage
first ones?
then. Yeah.
Well, but you made them then anyways, right? So I think those ones should be the rolls for it, because that's what we thought they were, right? So these 2 failed, or the 2 green guys failed, and the dragon succeeded. So they take their damage.
They'll roll each time they're going to take damage.
But they
It's like-
rolled ahead of time, right? When I cast it, right? You set it up wrong, but they'll just take the damage on their turn instead of when I cast it.
Yeah, but they're
Right, 'cause
gonna...
I did the damage then too. I should have rolled damage separate. Is it so?
Yeah,
now I
roll damage now.
again?
Yeah,
Okay.
roll damage now. You're gonna roll
they take
damage
half
each time they
damage.
take damage.
Ugh. Fine. Okay.
He actually takes more damage now anyways.
Oh, because it was a bad roll before.
Yeah.
Oh, it's about the same, wasn't it? 7.
Yeah, but he's still taking more damage overall.
Okay, whatever. Fine, whatever.
Alright, and let's
So aggressive.
keep
I'm
that.
sorry. I don't mean to be aggressive. I just was misunderstanding what was happening.
Let's keep that moonbeam there. Was it?
Yeah. I can cast it again if you want.
Alright. He's gonna focus on the oh god. On the person who just wolfed out.
I think that hits.
Mm-hmm. So he's gonna take his second attack, and then I'll roll damage. But Jesus, fuck.
Okay, sorry about that. Who?
You just took 2 hits.
Yep.
I took 2 hits?
You just
Yes.
took 11.
Okay.
You get slashed at with your sword with the sword a few times.
Oh, man. 2 24s. Oof.
Mm-hmm. Bands off.
I would like to cast Mirror Image on myself
Okay.
and then say, "You'll never get me now." And then back up. I was here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or does he take an attack of opportunity from here?
He's gonna take an attack of opportunity. Though.
That's probably worth it, yeah.
All right. So roll a d20.
Can I do it? No, so I have to roll one separately.
Yeah.
No.
So he does hit you.
Yep.
Well,
How many does it
status
make? Do I have to choose? Because I didn't see anything on how many it.
it's 3 off the bat.
Okay. Okay. And ooh.
Right.
He rolls a d20 for longsword attack?
Yeah,
What's
for the
that?
attack.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's not
the attack.
damage.
Oh, he gets
Yeah,
to
the-
attack you. Okay.
All right.
What?
Well,
Wait, no, that's the worst.
Oh.
Banzoff
Well,
is unconscious.
yep.
Alright, we have, sorry, actually you can go through all the other.
Now it's this guy's turn. He's gonna take his 2 longsword attacks at the werewolf sitting in front of him. With a miss. God, now he's missing.
Once again.
And a miss. This guy is gonna take his longsword attacks at Mr. Mordaar. 14
misses.
misses you. And a 22 will hit.
Usually. Doesn't he have to take moonbeam damage?
Yes, he'll roll his con save. And roll 2d10 for me.
Yep. So he takes half damage.
Yes.
4. And then I
You
took...
also have to roll a con save as you took damage. You have to make
I
sure
have
you have
to-
concentration on the spell.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yep. Con save.
Yeah, you maintain concentration.
Cool. And then I did he roll damage yet?
Yes, it was 12. So your con save had
Okay.
to have been above a 10.
Oh, okay. So then I take 12 damage. Do I have a way to reduce that? I don't. I take 12 damage.
All right.
Stop.
Tibbers.
We've never dealt with incapacitation before. What can I do for Dan?
You could heal him with the healing spell, and that'll bring him back up, being conscious.
He hasn't made a con save or a save yet, right?
Anytime you're unconscious, healing will bring you back up and reset
Oh,
the
okay,
death
okay.
saves.
So if I bring his health above 0, then he'll just come back up, pop up.
Mhm.
All right, I'm gonna use my action to channel divinity. Actually, do I need to make a con save for blessing for the fire attack?
Oh, yes, you do. For You maintain.
Ah, sweet. Alright, I'm gonna cast, I'm gonna channel divinity, preserve life, and then, so that'll bring me and Dan back up, or Baznoff back to half health, because it's a max of 25, so I'm sure that is
Yeah.
more than enough. So, Baznoff.
Jesus Christ, Baznoff, you have 27 hit points as total.
I know.
Wait, so how much did I get?
You got up to half. Rounded up?
Yeah. So you could go up to
14.
14. Yeah.
Oh, wrong one.
And you are prone on the ground.
Oh shoot, okay. I super messed up my numbers. All right, I'm 14 out of 27.
Yes.
Oh. 614 hit points out of 0. Wait, what?
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast Sacred. What was that? Spiritual weapon again.
All right.
On the same guy.
Okay.
Did my mirror image go away? Because it didn't require concentration.
Mirror
So I don't
image does
know.
not require concentration.
18?
Technically, it should still be up then.
Okay.
I always thought mirror image required concentration. That's weird.
That's dope.
So
Spiritual
he was just on the ground. Except there were 3 of
18.
them.
That'll hit. There's
Ah,
just like 12 of him there, or 4 of him technically.
So that means Qua has to roll to get the right one.
Yeah, well, no, I'm not gonna make that happen.
That would be amazing. He just kills the wrong one. Head.
I would stop trying.
Just like, God fucking damn it.
Wait, can we add my elk to this combat?
Shh. Do I have an elk?
Oh yeah, it's the Ernest, the broad antlers or whatever.
It's an elk, not giant elk, correct?
That's up to you.
It's an elk.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm riding around on it. I'm pretty big. Are you sure it's not a giant elk?
I mean, this is the size of an elk
Oh,
on the
Yeah,
board.
elks are huge.
then yeah. Because I think he.
This is a
That's
giant
how big
elk.
elks are.
Oh, jeez.
That's a giant elk.
This is a giant elk.
Okay.
This thing's standing like 25 feet tall.
Oh my god. Okay, so that's not what I've been riding
That's
around
not
on.
a level 2
To
spell.
be pedantic, that doesn't look like an elk. Looks like a generic beast.
Bands off. Dan, when you could pay for an artist to custom make all our tokens, Mister. Mister, I work for NASA.
So wait, so you imported our images then for this?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought those were in there, like
No,
pre-done. Like,
These are all from D&D
Hmm.
Beyond.
oh, okay.
Which is,
Surprised D&D Beyond doesn't have one. What do they got better to do? What are they programming?
Oh yeah, he needs to roll initiative, right?
I'm kind of afraid of the elk behind us. Because it's just like this looming jaguar. It's like purple, so it's mysterious.
Alright.
and it's
You
just,
do
like,
have
coming up
control
at-
over the elk.
Sweet. Yeah. So, as I don't know, off turn or something, I was communicating with him telepathically and said, "Hey, we could use some help."
It has 13 hit points, by the way.
That's fine. Who cares?
Half as many as Bands off.
It doesn't matter.
Wait, if it
Alright.
dies, he just summons another one?
Pretty
The
much.
same one. I can summon the same.
Oh man.
All right, Tibbers. Anything else on your turn?
Cruel. That's my turn. And I'm sticking to it.
Jesus fuck.
So
What is that?
he is
Oh,
stunned.
wait,
Would he be able
Can
to
I
do
move
that?
away?
All right,
No,
he's
he's
not
stunned.
he's not actually gonna use it. Yeah, he's also stunned, but he does recharge it.
No, I want to move away.
Dang.
I forgot.
And that is his turn. Because he's stunned. He can't do
Uh,
anything.
Doesn't he take damage from the moonbeam?
Yes.
Yeah, we have to do Moonbeam.
Roll that d10 or 2d10.
Yep.
Makes a save. Fuck. I need a.
Hey, he still takes 6 damage.
Yep. Oh.
Alright.
I almost just clicked.
Guys, Moonbeam is doing work. Damn, are you biting your mic?
Yeah.
All right, Mordaar.
Jen.
It is your turn.
Cool.
Currently, your
I
moonbeam
Will.
is still right here, but you can move it.
yes. Yeah, it's okay. Oh shoot, if I move it, no, it can't hit 3 still. Oh yeah, if I move it here, it might be able to hit 3. But beside the point, we'll just leave it there. I'm gonna.
But
attack
it would
that.
also require Leo
An
to
action.
make
Oh, con
saving
save.
throws. Yeah,
Okay.
any
We will do
creature
that.
in range.
Oh, nice. So this is perfect. Then I will attack this guy.
Okay.
And
Didn't you ask him his name?
yeah, but he didn't answer.
Nope.
He did not want to tell us his name.
He's
Your
just not gonna
control
be called
actor does
this
not
guy
have-
now.
Wait, I don't have control of Blade of the Eternal Sleep?
What?
Is it turning on him?
There we go. Okay.
Plot twist.
Let's attack. Do I get advantage because he's stunned?
I believe. When does the stun last till? Till the end of your next turn or his next turn?
Until the end of my next turn.
So he is still stunned.
So I do get advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yep.
Oh, nice.
What does AD stand for?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
In what
Would
context?
Bless... No, Bless won't do it. Okay.
It's the 18 of Louth, 2182 AD.
Oh,
After
AD means absolutely nothing. It just automatically puts
Oh.
AD there.
Okay.
But I can attack again, correct? Yeah.
Yes.
Let's roll Bless now.
Okay.
Bless it. You guys have to make bless worth it because I could be doing serious damage right now, but instead I'm blessing you guys.
16, so none of those hit, correct?
No.
Dadgummit, guys.
It might. Is it worth it to bless you guys, or is it worth it to do non-armor damage?
Whatever. Okay. That's my turn. I think I guess I could. Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Leo, you're a werewolf.
Yep. I don't know if
There's a lot of tasty looking people around you.
I like that dragon, you know.
You want to be the
Exact-
alpha.
Exotic.
Yeah.
Exactly.
22 will hit him.
Goodness, somebody hit him.
Wait, are we gonna have a werewolf dragon?
Dragon. Bite him. Bite him.
He is now bloodied as this bite just rends into his plate armor around his neck, gouging, and blood starts to pour from it. Taking another bite attack, doubling down in the same spot. With a
Yes.
24.
Nice.
7 points of damage.
Am I a high enough level werewolf where I have 3 attacks?
No, you leveled
No.
up again, have you?
No.
Okay,
So
so
you
only
still
2.
have the. Oh god. You do have your. Is that counting as your bonus action attack?
Yeah.
But
Okay, so
you do, so you do have extra attack from monk, though.
Okay. So
Yeah. So you have extra attack
get
from
an
monk.
attack.
You have your bonus action attack. But at 3rd level, that extra attack in werewolf form stacks with your monk extra attack.
Oh. Okay, so at that point I would have.
Does he have to make con saves while he's making these attacks?
I'm already werewolf.
Okay, so that's
Yeah.
only if you're not the werewolf. Once
Yeah.
you're the werewolf, then you don't have to make the saves.
So, that monk extra attack, does that stack?
Yes,
for me right
that
now?
go. Yes.
Okay, well I'm gonna go ahead and fight the dude again.
15 will miss. Trying to go 19 will hit.
Nice.
Dealing another 6 points of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that's all I can attack with him.
You didn't stun. Oh, you can't stun him now because you can't use the key points, huh?
No.
Yeah.
Oh no.
What is? What do I have to roll?
You got a 15.
I'm trying to think of what I have to roll for the werewolf to come back out.
Isn't it a 15?
Yeah.
Sweet.
So now you're hybrid form?
Yes, your hybrid
Or-
form in. He's hybrid form in control.
Nice.
So he's not going to attack random people.
Now whose turn?
Okay. It is a veteran's turn. Who's gonna attack the werewolf that just attacked his boss?
Yes.
Miss and Another
Still nice.
miss. Alright. Baznoff. You have your illusionary clones around you, all laying on the ground in the snow. There's a small puddle of blood.
So, is my only action for the turn getting up?
It's
Does
half-
that take an action?
It's half movement to get up.
Okay, so I'll use half my movement to get up,
Okay.
and then I'll go back towards Mr. Elkman, and then I'll cast what is it called? What's the one I always do? Phantasmal Force
Okay.
on the red dragon dude, and I will make it seem like he is he'll think he is drowning underwater.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
He does fail the save,
Nice.
so you see him
Start
kind
to
of regaining
drown.
some control over being stunned, then instantly drop his sword and reach towards his throat as he's trying to stop himself from drowning and sort of grasping up into the sky, trying to swim upwards, but he's obviously not going anywhere. So,
So he's like incapacitated, kind of, right?
yep. Phantasmal Force does a lot of stuff
Oh,
at once.
that's sick.
That's my turn.
I think that'll be helpful, Dan.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna do his charged up fire breath that way.
Yeah. I don't think so either.
Acid. You could go ahead and roll damage now. I was trying to see if it says damage at the start of their turn or when it cast.
Okay.
Appear to create pull of fire the target each round on your turn. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
So you roll damage now.
Got him.
Nice.
That guy's taking a good amount of damage.
Wait.
Yep.
Is he weak towards water because he's red? Is he a Pokemon?
I don't think it matters. He just thinks he's drowning. Unless he can breathe underwater.
But if he thinks that the damage was worse than it seems,
Oh, that's possible.
Does not matter whether or not he would be able
Yeah.
to believe that he could breathe underwater, he still thinks he's drowning.
Oh, so now he thinks he's a fish and he needs water because he's on land.
Any irrationality that the
Yeah.
illusion causes, the person will rationalize it, so it makes sense to them.
Wow, that's wild. So he might be like, oh, this moonbeam is surrounding me in water. And I'm drowning.
Yep.
And that might be how he rationalizes it.
Yep, it could be he thinks Baznoff is a powerful mage of some sort that melted the snow
Right,
around him and
so-
caused water to be forming around him.
I see, I see. Cool, cool.
There's a bunch of stupid oh god. There's a bunch of stupid stuff that could be
Ooh.
happening. This
Does
dude-
what's his face get to take an attack of opportunity?
Yes, you do.
I do?
No.
No.
Leonardo.
Mr. Leo.
With the miss. But this guy is gonna target Tibbers.
You did your best.
Rip.
Okay, I'm good by now.
With a natural 20 on hit against Tibbers.
Oh my gosh.
With the crit. Ooh.
12 points. The massive slash goes across Tibbers' chest, starting to cut a bit through.
Wait, how does crit work?
Double damage.
I'm gonna use interception.
Oh,
Okay.
no, he's wearing mithril, not adamantine.
So he only takes plus
6
3,
points.
so he only takes 3 damage.
Oh, plus proficiency, yeah.
So, how much do I take?
He only takes 3.
Okay.
Wow, we got our freaking tank support over here.
It's helpful. Okay.
He'll take his second attack.
Yeah, I can't help you on this one. Oh, it doesn't matter.
Help myself.
15, a miss. The second swing just clacks against your very well hidden armor underneath all the furs that you're wearing.
I'm basically a large Frodo.
You are.
Thanks, Bilbo. Pour one out.
It
It's
is
the
now
elk's turn?
the elk's turn.
Okay, let's do. How do you do? No, it's this, right? Yeah, so the elk is gonna charge this person.
Oh god.
Oh, so it's gonna run up there and then it'll do a ram attack. Let me grab that, sorry. Hey,
19
wait, does
will
it
hit
get
him.
my modifiers?
No.
No, he just gets a +5.
Oh, those are its normal
Yeah,
modifiers?
plus 5 to hit.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so now it does, I think, damage, yeah?
Yeah, and then it gets the charge damage.
Okay. That was
Alright,
bad.
so 4 points, and now roll the 2d6 for the charge.
Yeah.
Dang.
So,
This 2 takes 4, 11 points of damage.
oh, does it
And-
also knock it over?
He has to roll a strength save to see if he gets knocked prone.
Okay.
With a
He does.
15 total.
Oh no, 15.
No.
Yeah,
Dang it.
13
Shucks.
save. He gets knocked a bit, but he's able to brace himself from the massive antlers of this elk charging into him. Alright. Anything else for your elk?
Nope. I guess that's it.
Alright. It is now this dude's turn. He's gonna roll his con save. Roll your 2d10.
Yeah.
He fails.
Pretty epically.
Almost like that damage.
Oh,
Pretty much.
that was real
Exactly
bad.
like that damage.
That was real bad.
Now he's gonna attack the giant elk that just rammed him out of nowhere.
That seems dumb.
The 15 to
that'll
hit
hit.
your elk, 20 total. 9
Hey,
points
he's
to
still
your-
alive. That's pretty sick.
His next attack's gonna come at you, Mordaar.
Sick.
22
Dadgummit!
total.
That hits.
Dealing 6 points of slashing damage, and you'll have to roll a con save.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. This one down to. It dealt how much damage? 6?
Mm-hmm.
20. That's rough. And a con save. Right?
Make the save. It is still up.
Just
Alright.
have the most health.
You're getting there.
Tibbers, it is your turn.
Alright. Will Word of Radiance hit the red guy?
What's the range on Word of Radiance?
15 by 15 around me. So
15
I guess
foot
he-
cube. Mhm.
Nah,
That's only 5.
yeah.
Or is it 15 radiant?
It's 15, a cube of 15. So I think it does miss.
Oh, okay.
And then I forgot how to take it off. So there we go with that. Thank you, thank you. I'm going to guiding bolt the person next to me.
Okay. Guiding Bolt is an attack roll, and if you're attacking the person directly next to you, that'll be disadvantage.
Oh, alright. Never mind. I'm gonna swing my mace.
Okay.
Oh no.
11 will miss.
And then I'm gonna swing my spiritual weapon
At the guy next to you?
at the guy next to me, yes.
Okay. That will also be a miss.
That's rough.
You have a +8. You just missed.
I know. I've been bad rolls.
All right.
Yeah, I've
Anything
gotten a
else
lot
for
of
your
bad
turn?
rolls, and
That's the end of my turn, yes.
All right. The half dragon's turn.
He's got a lot of
Drowning in
saving throws
water.
to make.
Yes. He's gonna make the con save for. So he takes half damage. So 5
5.
points of damage from this. Come on, take the damage. There it is. I'll make an investigation check on the illusion. What's your D? Oh,
Gosh, dang.
Dang, what a smart guy.
Mm. Shoot.
well, that's his action.
Oh, thank God.
So he's just gonna, I guess, say fuck it and move up here, out of the range, out of the water, and out of the range of the moonbeam.
Really
And
wish I had Misty Step right now.
does that count as a?
No, he's still in melee.
Oh, okay.
And that's his turn. Mordaar.
Yeah, I'll swing at the red guy. Yeah, no. There we
A 21 will hit.
go. I'll just do a normal attack.
All right.
That's full damage.
How would you like to do this? You had
I
one hit point
will-
left. You had
Perfect.
You had 12 hit points when Dan did Phantasmal Force,
Oh, dang.
which brought him down to 6, and then your Moonbeam rolled 5.
Oh my
like-
goodness, that was so close.
It's like, God fucking damn it.
That was so close. Let's. So I swing my sword at him. So he was looking pretty bad, right?
Mm-hmm.
So because I'm pretty focused on this other person here. I turn around, kind of flail my sword because I saw him move, and on the back swing of it, it catches his neck and kills him.
Focusing on this mercenary in front of you, you see the half dragon take a step forward, and yeah, you just sort of reactionary swing back towards him. Just barely nicking into the back of his neck, cutting through his spinal cord.
Sick.
Alright, so there's your first attack action.
Yes, I get a second attack now, right?
Yes.
And I will make it on this other person right in front of me.
That will miss.
Yeah, yep, it will. Let's see. Yeah, that'll be it. That's fine.
Alright. Leo. Still in your hybrid
Going.
form.
Fight the dude right in front of me.
13 will
Roll
miss.
bless. Roll bless.
15 will miss.
15. Damn. Oh yeah, I think you need 16.
Yep.
Hey, can you turn the red guy into a skull so I have less anxiety right now?
Okay.
Oh, that's rough.
What do I need to do for my saving throw?
Ah, thank you.
So 13 or
Oh man. I believe so, yeah.
okay. Well, I make that. Oh, fuck it. We'll go again. I'm gonna go ahead and fight the guy in front of me again.
A 16 will miss. 20 will hit.
Oh yeah, never mind. That's fine.
Dealing 6 points of piercing damage to him. You beast out again.
And do I still get my bonus action?
Yes,
I'm already.
but you're frothing at the mouth.
Well, we'll get a little slobber on him.
A 19 will hit. Dealing 9 points of damage. Alright. Anything else, Leo? As you're just digging into this dude's shin with your teeth.
No, I mean, I'm assuming I can't try to unwolf out. I have to wait till next turn, so no.
Yeah.
Is that
Alright.
it?
Now, the veteran's turn that you just were biting at. He's gonna do the classic longsword attacks
Ooh, that is.
with the 24 and a 21,
Fourth hit.
dealing 11 points and 6 points of damage as he takes 2 massive slashes into you.
Oof.
Bands off.
All right.
Bands of
Is it time for magic missiles?
No, we're doing fireball.
Where
That
are you?
won't hit us?
Where are you placing that fireball?
Oh.
He knows.
Yeah.
You was
get
doing. All right.
I have nothing better to do in between my turns than practice.
Isn't it gonna hit Leo? Circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you don't see the, or else it would be on him, right?
I think we.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, it
either,
Oh,
doesn't
but there's the circle.
Yeah.
either we do it the tiles or we do it the circle. We have to do it.
Well,
one
it's
of them.
always been it's the purple tiles, right? That's how I've always been treating it. Right? Or no?
Hey, it's technically the circle, isn't it?
Yeah, it's technically the entire circle by like base 5e. But this, yeah.
Can I readjust it?
Yeah, he can
Let me
just-
see.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
you
move
could
it over.
you could just move it back a bit.
There.
Yeah.
Or
All right. One succeeds, the other fails. So roll damage.
Come on, damage.
I love it.
Don't worry, that seems pretty low for 8d6. It's 24? Oh, that's about a half, isn't it?
That's exactly half.
So a massive
Oh, yeah.
blooming flower of flame appears. Both of them survive.
Rude.
How could-
One scorched and bloodied by the werewolf that's been biting at him. Now his entire back is just charred and blackness. His hair is starting to sizzle away. All the snow in that area is completely gone. This guy up here just covered in soot. Some of the ice here up here starting to melt at the surface as well. But both of them do live.
Okay.
Banzoff just
Not
cannot get
me.
a final kill.
I can't. That I can't. Yeah, and that's me.
You don't get very many final kills, do you?
Unless you
A
stake
lot of times I feel like I steal them.
Oh, you do
He kills
sometimes.
a lot.
That's true. That's true.
There were a few fights in a row where I think I was getting over half the kills, but I was definitely not doing over half the damage.
Those were snipes.
those were all sniped mostly from me.
Oh.
This guy's
Oh,
gonna move
attack of
towards the
opportunity.
caster.
Oh, I'm gonna take an attack of opportunity. Swing my mace.
Seeing as he's throwing around fireball now.
The one solution to everything.
With the 12.
Bless. Bless. Oh, bless still
I don't
can't
think
hit.
it'll work.
The one that will miss.
Alright. Do I have to roll beforehand?
Let's see if he hits your AC. But your AC right now is...
Good question. It's 10.
So this will hit,
I
so
know.
roll a d20. So this will hit you.
Yep.
Dang it.
Yep, getting ready to go down.
Can you armor as a response or something?
Oh, oh,
my
You do...
goodness.
oh.
Do you have... 4 points of slashing. You do have shield, I believe.
Yeah, so we were saying shield, I do that before their attack roll, right?
It's a reaction. So...
You
So,
can do it.
can I do it in response to their attack roll if it fails? Or when are we saying
well-
the last time I can do it?
Ah, man.
Because that adds to AC, right?
Normally, like in
Oh, yeah.
IRL, I would say when when the character declares the attack.
Yeah.
Let me. But because it's like I declare the attack and it's in like an incident roll and you see it, that
Mhm.
adds like a different weirdness to it. Let me.
Would you have said you were gonna shield, or
Well, like, if-
you didn't? So then that means that you can't, right?
well, yeah, because I think before we had been doing it like I have to do it at the attack, and that's why I didn't do it, but I mean, I would have done it here just because it's close enough to my. Actually, would that have made me survive it? So it would have
Wait,
added
don't you
4.
survive?
Yeah,
You
it's
survive.
I mean, I take the. Okay,
That's
that's
5,
fine.
so missed.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just like depends on when you want to call it. But I mean, doesn't matter here. I'm not dying.
Yeah. You can do it for because this guy will get 2 attacks. You can do it on the second attack.
Casting time reaction, which you take when you're hit by an attack or targeted by the magic missile. So when you
So-
are hit.
So he would do it once he knows
Yes.
that it's not going to hit the mirror image. It's going to
Yeah.
actually hit him.
Yes.
Okay.
So are you gonna shield?
I'm okay letting this 4 damage go through.
The damage.
I mean,
is
if
part-
not, we could do it. If you want to, if you do a re-roll based on this information, I will do it or not. Well, that's gonna hit me.
25.
Well,
Are you
am I
sure
hitting
you
a
don't
mirror
want to
image,
shield
right?
that first attack?
I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm
So
okay.
now
I-
roll a d20 for the mirror image.
Come on, 20.
What does he have to get? The same thing?
Above a 6.
No. Yeah.
Oh, alright, nice.
Oh,
yeah.
so you don't get hit for now, right?
Yeah. Now I go
Yes.
down to 2.
Yes, and it kills one of your mirror images.
Critical hits.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't too worried about the shield, because it's like it's a really high chance of it not hitting me.
Yeah.
You just have been super unlucky.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
Yeah. Now I have to get above a D10, I think, or what? How's it? No. What is it now?
It's a 8. No, since now you have 2, and then an 11 when you have 1.
Okay.
Effectively, you're supposed to be really hard to hit, but
Yeah.
When you roll bad, and they guess good, apparently.
alright. It's not that dude's turn. It is now the elk's turn.
Charge it. Oh wait, no, there's one.
No.
Okay.
Let's see. What will the elk be doing?
It pretty much has hooves and ram.
Yeah, so I think I do. I don't think I can do hooves because it's not prone.
Yep.
Oh, it's +5 to hit, reach. Yeah, so I have to do ram.
One prone creature.
Okay. So we'll ram it.
Alright.
Yeah, that's a miss.
10 will miss.
Shucks. Sorry, Randy boy.
Moving up. It's now this dude's turn. He's just gonna shift down to Mordaar.
Constitution save.
Yes.
Wait, does the ram make an attack of opportunity?
No, still in
No,
melee
it's
range.
still in range.
Oh.
Oh.
Makes a save. Roll 2d10 though. Oh.
Wow. Good stuff.
Hey, how would you like to do this?
So as he steps in front of me, the moonbeam is disturbed by his extra movement, and then starts to cook him.
Just skin starts to sizzle away.
Yep.
At the silvery light. A horrible smell fills the air around this creature, and some of the already charred and slightly third-degree burned creature just starts to dissolve and
goodness,
dry
that's
up.
right. He got melted by fireball as well.
Tibbers.
Jeez.
I'm going to send a guiding bolt out to the one attacking Baznoff.
Okay. .21 will hit. Dealing 15 points of damage, and now he has this radiant energy flowing off of his body.
And then my spiritual weapon is gonna bound over and then also attack him.
Okay.
And then I believe this one is with advantage, or
Yes, it is at advantage now.
Nice. Oh.
22 will hit.
Oh, nice.
13 points of damage.
20 plus 5? Jeez.
When clerics do damage, they do a fuck ton of damage. Anything else, Tibbers?
That is all.
Mordaar. You have a dead sizzling dude in front of you.
Yeah, that's to be expected.
The Sizzler.
Shoot. Let's move here.
Okay.
Yes. And then we'll attack this guy.
Okay.
Because of Guiding Bolt, do I get advantage?
No,
No,
guiding
that's
bolt
me.
was on the other dude. An 11 will miss.
Okay. I guess I will attack again.
An 18 will hit.
We're doing level 2 Divine Smite.
Wouldn't.
Don't care. I'm doing it. So now let's do damage.
sleep.
Yeah. Normal.
8. Now add the 3d8 for divine smite.
Yes.
$19. How would you like to do this? You had 1 hit point left.
Dang it!
Classic.
I'm so good at this.
You had 25 hit points and your fireball did 24.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's right. You were saying that one of them's looking real bad.
I was just like, God fucking damn it.
It's
This
whatever.
happens way too often.
Let's so I like step over. Oh, like as I'm like run a little bit towards him and then like come down on top of him, and let's say I hit right next to his head, and like actually, where do I want to hit? Yeah, we'll just go like right next to his head, down into his chest with
Okay.
the glowing radiant sword.
So just as you're bringing your sword down right onto his
Like collarbone.
collarbone clavicle,
Yeah, with a-
the radiant energy just disintegrates the body, guiding the blade further down into it
nice.
until it finds itself centered deep, well past where the heart would be, almost cutting all the way through the creature, the human.
Nice. Unfortunate.
Anything
Well,
else,
you'll
Mordaar?
see it be unfortunate.
You do have a beasted out Leo sitting next to you.
Yeah, let's see. Let me check if I can do something as a bonus action.
Well, that was 2 attacks.
Well, but that uses 1 action.
Oh, okay.
I can use Shadow Blade as a bonus action. The
Mhm.
first spell, then I can do that.
You know what we will do is, let's see. I moved like 5 feet there.
Yep.
Let's. If I move away from him, will he take an attack of opportunity?
He cannot. He already took his attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Or no, actually he did not. So yeah, he can.
Fine, I'll just
This
sit
guy
here.
was right here.
It's okay. He'll roll good next time, right? On his turn. What's the worst that could happen?
We'll see.
I know. Yeah, so I'll yeah, that's it.
Hey Leo, it's your turn.
Yeah, that misses.
Mm-hmm. An 18 will miss. A 20 will hit.
Yeah, that will hit.
You take 8 points of slashing damage.
Oh, thanks. Real good job.
Can't
Right.
not do it.
I know.
Like, I was like, I would have left him alive so I could have killed the other dude.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Is
Well,
it-
I
I wouldn't do it. but-
Alright.
I wasn't looking at their health. I was just
Now-
thinking he's close. I'll just go attack him.
Is he still blessed?
Yep. Still blessed.
That's a 15. You make the save. You're no longer
Okay.
beasted out.
Thank God.
I still might try and like ensnare you in vines. I'm a little upset you slashed me.
This guy is
He-
dead.
he
Bands
should've
off.
Made 2 more attacks.
It's okay.
Okay, as someone not versed in bonus actions, can I like unarmed strike him, or I have a dagger on my character? Can I use that as a bonus action
No.
in addition to a spell?
No.
Dag nabbit.
You can just click bonus action, and then it'll highlight all the things you.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, can't do that as it is unprepared.
You click both prepared and bonus.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll just fireball the guy. Let's get firebolt. Let's do a classic.
Okay.
You are within melee range. This will be disadvantage.
Oh, for fireball?
Yeah, because it's a ranged
Firebolt.
attack. Ranged attacks within a 5-foot range are disadvantage.
Meh. I got nothing better. As long as I don't get hurt by it, I guess. The attack rolls on
if you
disadvantage,
do like
right?
if you do like poison spray, that's a
Color spray.
saving
Oh, yeah.
throw.
Color spray, blind him. Blind him.
Do it.
Oh yeah. You're a smart man.
And that's 2d12 as well.
So do I just do damage on it? Or do I have to do the saving throw first?
Yeah,
He
the
rolls a
first-
saving throw. No. On this is it's if he succeeds, he doesn't take damage. If he fails, he does take damage. There's no half damage on this.
Okay.
With the failure, he takes 2d12 damage.
Nerd.
Oh my goodness.
He is still alive, but he is
Wow.
black veins now. He was bloodied before. A little bit of fire and radiant energy making him a bit crispy, and
Is
now
it-
he just has black veins going through his face.
Is it the elk's turn? Or Banzoff can do more. He still has an action, doesn't he?
That is an action.
No, yeah.
Okay.
That's all I can do. I won't give him
Yeah.
I won't give him the opportunity to attack him. To attack me.
Yeah, Banzoff
you know what I'm
just
saying?
did pocket sand. But instead of sand, he's throwing
Acid.
not acid. Oh god. Anthrax. He just threw anthrax into this dude's face.
So it just
Oh,
looks like
it's-
snow.
Yeah. It's now the dude's turn. Looking about. His friends are dead. He just got poison thrown at his face. He's almost dead. He's gonna give up. He drops his sword to the ground, drops his short sword to the ground from his hilt, and he has a crossbow on his back that he just disengages and lets it fall to the ground. Hands up. Goes, they're not paying me enough to die.
Well, now you get the whole 500 gold to yourself.
Wait, no, we get the 500 gold to ourselves. What? Why are we?
Oh, you're right. You can just take our money. You're right.
Why are we giving him the money?
I don't know. Maybe they put it in a bank account
All right.
before they came up here.
Do you guys accept the surrender, or are we gonna keep initiative going?
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
gonna walk over and
Yeah.
Surrender.
restrain him.
Okay.
Let's-
Let me
Yep.
change music off of boss
Ooh,
music.
I'll use
Oh,
Channel
God.
Divinity and surround him in vines.
He allows it to happen.
Is it the guy with the
Oh, sorry.
with the ponytail or whatever we called it?
No.
Man bun.
The top bun?
No, this
Top
dude
knot.
has straight up Geralt of Rivia haircut. Hair
Okay.
pulled back into a ponytail. And they all look extremely scruffy and unkept. You don't know how long they've been up in the mountains without
Mm.
Well,
truly
given
being
the
able
length
to
of
get-
their beard, it's a few weeks.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
But
So now, what do we do?
All right. Well, now we can tell him let's take a walk to the gate, shall we?
Oh yeah. Does
Try
he have
to
a key to the
Get
gate?
it to open it.
And
Well,
we also-
they said it was locked from the inside, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Can we? I guess we shouldn't sift through their belongings.
Fuck it, I will.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it now.
So, what do they have on them?
On their person right now, not an incredible amount. Their weapons, each one had a small pouch of gold with 500 gold separate, split between them all. The half dragon, you'd probably find a small golden locket with a picture within it of a elvish male, and the other one picture being a red dragon, probably his parents.
Unfortunate.
Are we close
I
to
was
the
hoping
plate?
it was a stock photo.
Across it, there's a small watermark that says Alamy.
Guys, now there's a red dragon that's probably upset at us. I feel
Doesn't
Yeah,
matter
was this
what the-
alpha? Was this alpha bard or something? How's it getting down with a red dragon?
Well, can't.
All
That's a
right.
good question.
how's the armor?
So, if any of the audience wants to write fan fiction, there you go.
Oh, there's so much fan fiction of that already. The audience doesn't need to do that.
Yeah, just subscribe.
It's a me. Yeah, just follow. You know, hit that shit.
What if we? I feel bad now. If he had that locket, they didn't seem like terrible people.
Yeah, you shouldn't have just like walked forward.
I'm sorry. Can we? Can I use?
That's an aggressive act right there.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Can I use what is it? Lay on hands and like give them each 1 hit point. The ones that have. Oh no, I literally cut that guy in half.
Yeah.
They are quite damaged, aren't they?
If you want to not have them be dead when it is,
would've
how would you
had to
like to do
decide
this?
that.
Yeah, you have to classify it there.
Shoot. I'm sorry, guys.
Their souls are also technically in your sword.
Oh, so I can bring them back.
No,
They'd just be gingers?
the sword allows it so they cannot be resurrected in any form.
I feel like I don't know.
We're bad people, guys. I feel real bad about this.
It was a blade of an assassin.
Wow.
Well, do we want to go to the gate now? Try to
Yeah.
get it open.
So each of us gets 125 gold.
Does that do?
Yeah.
Does the dragon look armor? Does that look like it'll fit
Yeah.
Mordaar?
Did Mordaar want the plate?
Like the
He was a
looking.
bit shorter than Mordaar. It might fit. But yeah, it is full plate. As sort of a bronze trim and a deeper red coloring for the majority of it, heavily scratched and used. Seems like this person's seen a lot of fighting.
So Paladin, do you take the plate armor of the person with the locket of his parents?
Yeah, the more we think about this, the worse I feel. This was not ideal.
So do you want to give them proper burials then?
Yeah, but let's take their stuff off them first. Well,
We can bury them with
Are
their
you
stuff.
taking their armor?
Yeah, are you taking their armor or not?
yeah, fine, whatever. I'll take his armor off him and see if it fits.
You're
Alright.
gonna strip the dead body.
No, just his armor. He's got clothes underneath it. Clothing underneath it.
Can I strip that?
Alright, so after Mordaar takes the armor and Leo takes the rest of the armor, we're gonna give him proper burials.
Okay. We'll go ahead and end the session here as you guys are robbing the dead. which is common for D&D adventurers to do. It's pretty
So
normal.
you get stuff.
Yeah, but I shouldn't have like massacred them. Because
Well,
how many of the final blows did I deal there?
I think you dealt 3.
3. I dealt 3.
Three?
You guys got them all to 1 health, and then I was like,
Let me assassinate them with the Blade of Eternal Sleep.
With,
yep.
with those of you, those of you who joined us this session on the stream or the VODs, thank you so much. We appreciate it, and I hope you guys will join us next session.
Yep.